Welcome to Dicefunctional, where a bunch of friends have fun playing D&D, and we share the story with you, our wonderful audience. Thank you for tuning in and listening. If this is your first time tuning in, warmest of welcomes to you. We hope you enjoy. Starting off strong in 2020, solid, a little bit late. It happens, technical issues, and we've been off a little week, but we're happy to be back. Thank you for checking in. No housekeeping because, hey, you know what? It's the beginning of the year, and you've heard me talk about the Twitter and the YouTubes. And I guess here's the only housekeeping item. If you like the show, if you like watching this, if you like listening to it, tell people, because we want to perform for more people, and we want to do more stuff with the channel. So if you like it, tell a friend, tell a family member. Just tell a random person that you're walking by on the street. Tell them to fucking follow us and watch and enjoy all the silliness that is going to happen.
Write our Twitch link on baseballs and throw them at people.
Do it. Just do it. Bowling balls work. They go through windows really well. But we may figure that out later in the episode. But in order to get to that point, let's get into tonight's episode. But before we do, let's introduce our cast. First, we have Cole playing the Fearbolg Druid and Man questioning his own sanity after the shit that he just saw. It's Addix.
Heyo.
Next, we have Becca playing the feisty half-elf rogue warlock and woman hitting snooze on her processing grief alarm. It's Dea.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Pretty accurate, yeah. Next is Michelle playing the tiefling wizard and banished one back from a harmless plane. It's Rudy. Finally back. Next we have Jill playing the tiefling fighter paladin, and she's probably would be a firefighter if she could actually use swords in that universe. It's Mercy. She's on top of things today. Next we have Kate playing the high elf rogue and one who had other people to join her on the roof party for once in an actual fight. It's Maury.
Everyone gets tall now.
It's true.
Also,
Next is Jolly playing the official Precious Bean, the Asmar sorcerer, and let's hope she actually has a happy place to keep her sanity after everything that's been happening lately. It's Maddie.
You're right.
It's true. And finally, it's me, Jace, playing the Fearbolg Paladin Barbarian and boy who did everything but actually hit the bad guy in the last session. It's Gael, featuring a sword that's sometimes a dog and a dog that's sometimes a sword. Got our DM ready. Connor, go ahead and take it away.
Also the guy who relived all his trauma.
So,
Locked and
where we
loaded.
last left off, our group of intrepid adventurers had just encountered the source of all the problems in the town of Belmere. A man by the name of, that you would know as Mr. Lacroix. A yellow-robed figure who claimed to follow a god that went by the title of the King in Yellow. Upon realizing that he was the cause for all of this trouble, the fight began. You all began to battle with him to varying degrees of success. A majority of the undead creatures he was responsible for were deceased by the end of it, save for a few that you either did not notice or did not see in this time. But Mr. Lacroix managed to escape. But not before using a unknown artifact upon the Fearbolg barbarian Gael, locking him in position for a brief moment and making him see something. Where we just left off, a sending spell had been cast to a tabaxi fighter that you all had met and known as Remy. And plans were being developed on what exactly to do about the town of Belmere. And that's that. So, you guys do your thing.
Okay, so
Gail's gonna go collect his 2 javelins that he threw.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Did you miss with both, or did one hit?
One hit, but he pulled it out. I'm guessing because otherwise he would have had a giant javelin sticking out of his shoulder.
Yeah, and I don't think Lacroix is that strong. So, oh Jesus, the descriptions. He has a 13 strength. Just roll me a d2.
Oh God. Excuse me, I have to do this now. I just
Okay, they're both fine. They're both fine.
Okay, cool.
So, what would you guys like to do?
Well, I was told, Erudite was told to start doing ritual casting of Arcane Tunnel, so that is what she is doing.
That will take
40 minutes.
Literally, like 40 minutes.
I know. But she was told
And you
to
actually,
start
I will point out, like, as you do higher level spells through this ritual casting, the space it takes up becomes larger and larger.
I know.
Because now there are 4 circles that you are right. Well, technically 5, but like the center circle is tiny because that is also the same size circle you'd be using for a cantrip.
Yeah.
So technically 5 circles, but you're taking up a good like 10-foot radius as an
Again, I will say she starts casting it. She doesn't necessarily finish it. If she gets stopped, she gets stopped. You know, that's the whole thing. Is
We're taking over your entire living room. We're casting a spell here. Thanks, bye.
She was just told to do what she's just doing what she was told. If we want to stop her, they can.
Oh, yeah.
Has the graveyard crew gone off to the graveyard yet? Sorry, my mom.
I don't remember who was the graveyard crew.
Mercy, Gail, Addix, and I think Morgan's tagging along because we're gonna go rob the mausoleum.
Well, you're gonna rob the mausoleum.
I'm
The
gonna
people
rob
are
the
going to bury
mausoleum.
graves and.
You mean bury dead people, not graves?
Yeah. No.
We
really hard
take
to bury a
graves and we
grave.
put more earth on them.
We want to go
if
bury
you-
the people that were already dead again.
Oh yeah. You guys, the graveyard crew can go off and do that if you'd so wish.
Yep.
It will easily take.
Hello?
Hello.
2 seconds. I don't like this mic.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Just heard some zipping noises, so
Yeah.
I'm guessing someone is
She's zipping up
Put
the
their
body
penis back
bags.
in their
That's
pants.
we're zipping up the
Done.
body bags. Don't worry
Don't
about
rubbing
worry
it.
against the
about it.
microphone.
I'm not used to having this since over the mic.
So, if you want, the graveyard crew can go off, and we'll just hand wave it and say that you guys can go off and bury the bodies. And by the time you guys come back, the arcane tunnel will be just about done.
Well, I was gonna
I-
say, I mean, I think when we last left off, Dea was sent to go gather townspeople, but I think she's gonna like stop doing that and be like, wait, what are you doing? And go and stop the arcane tunnel so that we can like think about this a little bit after the panic is done.
Okay.
Okay, so if she
Yeah,
if
and then
she
she'll
stops her, she
call-
stops. Yeah.
Yeah, and then she'll call Avvarro, and whoever's there will be there.
Okay. So you're going to call up Avvarro. All right.
Because we have townspeople we need to beg.
Yeah, I'll just stay by Dea then. After she stops, I'll just like.
She'd prefer to have the team here, but I mean they're busy, so might as well do
Whoever's
this as best
here.
as possible.
Whoever's here.
Which would be Rudy, Maddie, and Dea. I think the rest of
Rudy, Maddie, and Dea are
and
still present.
Ro, but
And Ro, but we're down a Jill because she's in New York.
yeah,
Yeah.
Ro is probably drinking.
New York.
she went back to bed.
So
Hey.
Dea, Maddie, and who else?
Rudy. Mimi.
Rudy. All right. So in that case, that should be fine. Whoopsies. Hello. That was wrong. I did the dumb. All right. In that case, you guys will collect yourselves and you'll call up
Aha.
Avvarro.
Aw, You've done it.
I did
That's
do it.
cool.
And again.
Well,
bad.
well, wait. Actually, so you will call up Avvarro. I think by this moment in time, it is night. it is midnight, if I recall correctly.
Oh, it is, isn't it?
Yes, it
I
is
forgot
this
about
It is
that.
straight up nighttime.
It is
We
kind of a
aren't
big.
allowed
We
to call
won't.
Avvarro anytime earlier than like 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
But this is kind of a big deal.
Avvarro-
So I think this is okay.
This is just me on a regular day.
So you will activate your communications disk. And it doesn't take especially long. Eventually, Avvarro will pick up the communication desk, and you'll hear him say, "Hello."
Oh, I feel bad now. So we have a little bit of a problem. Not urgent right now, I guess. But so we found the guy who was making revenants.
All right.
And he got away somehow. I don't know. I wasn't here. Yeah, but I'm just afraid he'll, target this town again. And we were about to, take the whole town back to Srecane, but I thought that wasn't maybe the best idea. But we're not really capable of being a presence all the time in this town for a guy who may or may not come back. So I was wondering if, I don't know, maybe we can have, a couple guards down here or something.
Uh,
I know, it's late. You can just call back in the morning, but...
well, it's not really my kind of a decision to make. I mean, I could certainly have a small group go off and act as a guard force. That would certainly be a possibility. But I don't know. How sustainable do you think that would be?
It's just providing, a little bit of protection so they don't have to run to Srecane every time something bad happens, because this is not the first time something bad happened to this logging town.
Mm-hmm.
There's something. I don't know.
Well, I was referring to does this look like this is going to be a constant issue? Is this going to keep happening?
I just want someone here for, I don't know, maybe a month, and that would probably be enough time to see if anything would come back and show up again.
I'm sure I can arrange to have one of the teams act as a guard force for the town. That's doable. It's different though. I'm gonna need you guys to give me some kind of a full rundown on what the situation is, at least at some point.
Yeah, we will. Yeah, and I'll talk it over with the team, and we'll get you a report probably in the morning. Where they're off. The rest of the team's off burying some townsfolk.
I take it didn't go well then.
We saved as many people as we could. There were, in total, for how bad it could have gotten, not a lot of casualties, but there were still a couple. Mostly the people who had been killed by the undead. But yeah, just wanted to get a couple ideas going so that we don't displace a whole town for no reason. That would be a huge problem as well.
I'll work on finding a group that's going to be willing to take on that kind of a job.
Yeah,
I'll let the full report by soon, whenever. Closing up the bar right now, so probably in the morning, but I'll let you guys figure out what to do next.
Okay. Thanks, boss.
No problem.
We'll call you back. And she
All
hangs
right.
up.
All right. So, That's certainly an idea that you guys have. What else will you be doing?
Well, with that out of the way, I guess I know it's fruitless, but she would try to track where Lacroix went.
Okay, survival check.
And technically, Hunter's Mark's still on, so I think
You
that
have
gives me
advantage and then
advantage.
expertise because you are also proficient. You have
Plus a plus 2 is a 26. In the Wayfinder.
26. Oh yeah, you're able to follow his tracks very well because he was not attempting to hide his tracks. He was just running, and you can see where he heads off into I think it's a southerly direction from where you guys were fighting, and you see that his footsteps end, and there are almost like these like carved lines that are like perfectly perfectly dug through the ground in this almost like spiraling, twisting motion until they reach a point, and the footsteps end there.
No, Dea has nothing else to do.
Can does anybody else want to do anything? Because
Is this scene necessary for the?
No, do
Graveyard?
I roll to get into the mausoleum? Because I still really want to do that.
No, you really don't. No, I don't think anybody left it. I don't think anybody locked it back up. So
No, it was locked up.
it was locked up.
Yes.
In that case, you will have to do a thieves' tools check.
All right.
Who locked it?
That's a
Mercy.
good question.
Mercy.
Day, I think.
I was taking you guys on word, but I
think we did. I think either.
It's
I
fine.
think Mercy
You
did
have to
relock
lose
it.
tools. It's the same modifier. Can that just carry over? Or do I have to reroll?
it's fine.
Okay. So 25 on thieves' tools.
You'll manage to unlock the door.
Okay. What do I find of all the shiny things?
Inside the mausoleum, you find the rings I mentioned last time.
I don't remember that. I didn't think we were coming back, so I forgot it. What would be in there?
Just more or less nothing, especially of note, save for a few bits of jewelry.
Yes.
That's really it. It's nothing worth describing all that
Oh,
much.
no, I meant like what's the jewelry that she finds?
Rings.
Okay. I'm sorry. Bunch of rings. All right, I'll note that down. Thank you. She sticks them in her pockets, gives like a last look, and leaves, just in case she missed anything.
Okay.
Um,
Any other scenes that you guys wish to have happen while in the graveyard or town?
Sure.
Jace. Oh, good. Go.
No, go ahead, Kate.
No, because I think Jace mentioned something like yesterday about wanting a scene with Mercy, with between Gael and Mercy, but I'm not sure.
I said that one could have potentially happened, but no, Gail's fine working in silence.
Can I roll insight on Gael? Is that okay? And then I'll just be gone, and I'll be
You
done.
got
Did
like
you
a
go with
natural
them to
one
the
yesterday.
graveyard?
Yeah, she had to steal stuff.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
had to rob the mausoleum.
Fair point. Yeah,
Can
you
I?
guys can have a scene if you want.
No,
It's
mind.
completely up to
She's
you.
fucking fine. No, I don't have anything.
Yet another natural one on the insight on Gael.
Gail's really
He's
fine.
fine.
Gail's fine.
Gail's like
Gael
never been better.
insight. What the fuck?
You're focused on getting
It's
the
always like
jewelry.
this.
Yeah, that's me. But yeah, I don't have any desire for a scene right now.
Yeah, no, he seems like Gael.
Not necessarily a scene, but I feel like passing back into town after we're done, Addix would like to take a closer look at what remains of the wall where he cast the sign.
Yes. The I don't really think I need a check for this. The wall itself is fairly destroyed as of now. Um, Partially because of the spell that was cast upon it, which then was activated, partially because of the sledgehammer that was driven into the wall, mostly by the sledgehammer that was driven into the wall, to be honest. As of now, it's very much destroyed, and there is nothing to be seen that remains of the actual sign itself.
Is anyone around at this moment in time?
There would definitely be some civilians meandering around. You guys made quite a bit of racket.
But is there
And a
anyone
lot
who's,
happened.
Well, yeah. So Addicts kind of just vomits
Ooh.
after kind of reaching out to kind of touch the wall, and he just kind of closes his eyes and gets vertigo and vomits and tries to clean himself up as best he can and move on.
Do we notice that?
Addicts
that's why I
didn't go with you. Well, Addicts.
This is back in the town. I don't know if they were actively with me at this point.
Yeah.
I don't know. The individuals with the highest perception were, at the time, off disposing of. They're either off disposing of the remaining revenant that was attacking Morgan, bringing the people back into town, or grave robbing, or calling Avvarro. So I'd say
Gael
unless
would have hung back, but
yeah, if you guys want to have noticed it, it's fine. It's nothing I feel is.
I just want to be
actively hiding it. I don't see any big deal with it.
I mean, he's not actively screwed out. He's just more oh, I just threw up in public. That was kind of awkward. Just well, that's a thing. It just kind of walks away.
I spend that kind of day.
Addict just doesn't say anything.
Are we all gathered up together now?
Yes, I imagine so.
What are we going to do?
Well, I called Avvarro a little bit ago and suggested having a team out here to sort of watch the town for maybe a month. I don't know if that's the best plan, but I think it's might be better than, moving an entire town into Srecane with no other plan.
I suppose.
So when are they gonna get here?
I
I'm
know you
not
said-
sure yet. He has to find a team. Wouldn't mind staying a few days. They'll probably need to travel here.
I'm not particularly fond of leaving them here without any. I'm fine with staying here.
Sorry, Ron just got added to the screen. I love it.
My favorite one will always still be Maddie, because she always looks like she's very, very inquisitive about whoever
Damn.
she's right next to.
I know. Right now it's day. I was like,
Also-
get out of my face, please.
And more.
Also,
I mean, she's not that short.
she's not, but I just love the idea of
She's
this.
3 feet tall.
I know, which
Yeah.
means she's basically at hip height on Mercy.
She is half
I
the height of
love how-
Mercy. 'Cause Mercy is
I
6
love
foot
how
tall.
Morgan is finger gunning directly at Gael and Mercy's ass.
She knows what she likes.
Not Gail.
If this goes well, I'll probably redraw these people to look more like talking sprites. That's for later.
Okay.
Yeah, talk sprites. But yeah, so back to business. We need to give him a full report in the morning. I admittedly don't know everything. That's good, please. Everything that is that went on during the fight. I think
Well,
I saw he got away, but
he had an artifact. it seemed I'm willing to believe that thing that he showed Gael was an artifact. Oh, I wasn't there for that. Never mind. Was I there for that? I don't even remember now.
I don't believe so. No, because
Never
Gail was
mind.
on the opposite roof. And
Oh no, I'm saying I
you
think
were
I was
on the ground.
I
Like
was
at
also
best, you were on the ground. At worst, you were banished.
I think I was
So
banished.
either way, no.
So this is the first time that Dave's really had the chance to like really look at Gail. Could I do like an insight check?
Sure.
Let's
wild.
see how it goes.
I don't actually know what happened during that fight.
Oh my god!
No one
Oh
gets to find out
my
how
god!
Gail is.
One!
Wow.
It's just Gail was
Plus
just
5!
Fine, guys.
Shut up.
I mean, I'm not particularly sure what happened during the fight either, because I was gone for most of it.
Rose is across the screen.
Alright,
This-
let's focus on the
I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
This man, he teleported to the other roof, galloped across, and I flew across as an eagle. He seemed Morgan shot him with an arrow and revealed his invisibility, or at least made it go away. Seeing he was trapped, he sort of pulled something out. It was strange. It was kind of like the piece of armor that Gael now wears. Then something happened, and Gael
went
froze
blank.
for a moment, and then he leapt off the teleported off the building, and seemed to have teleported away.
Whoa. So you say
Bastard.
he had an artifact.
Sure,
I-
I don't know what that means.
Wait,
Like,
Fuck.
Yeah?
wait.
Gail, are you alright?
You understood
What did
that?
it do?
You
Understood
understood
what-
that.
Shit.
Understood what?
Artifact. You weren't able to understand that before.
Morgan's gonna look at Gail.
It-
What does it make you see?
Would Gail have recognized this symbol as meaning fear?
The symbol itself is not something you would immediately recognize.
Okay.
So
I just wanted to-
no, but you know what it made you see.
I think I have an idea of what it was.
That's not the answer.
I think he has fear.
Fear.
What's fear? What?
Again? You understand this.
You're just saying words. I don't. What?
So
Wait,
why is
remember
this
when
so
all of a
amazing?
sudden- remember when all of a sudden I would say words and none of you'd understand.
Yeah.
You're not supposed. It's this. That's one of
It's
the
the
words.
same thing.
No.
Those are the
It's one
words.
of the words. You wouldn't have been able. You can.
But I haven't died.
Last I checked, I have neither. Unless this is a very weird version of the afterlife.
But do you think it's
Poetic.
it's the? Do you think? And she kind of points at the pauldrons. Do you think it's that?
That's the only
Could
thing
be.
that changed, except for, well,
I mean,
addicts.
Oh my God!
Has its this thing has its own power. Wouldn't surprise me.
Wait,
It does draw the eye.
that means you. We can tell you everything.
It's about fucking time.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
This makes things so much easier.
It really does.
Fuck's sake.
Oh.
okay, so what do you
Alright.
need to tell us?
A lot.
Ah,
There's a
Let's
lot.
start.
A lot. There's
Maybe-
Should-
bad
should we-
things
should we
that
do this
have
later?
Power and
not now, not now,
I'd
not now.
rather,
We can get like the cliff notes now, but we can go over it like maybe when we're not on a mission and
okay, so
we
there
have,
are a bunch
you
of
know.
there are a bunch of people that have had rather strong artifacts. A couple of them are the people that we ran into on the ship. One of them was Rudis Da, and one of them was that piece of shit. They have to do with rather powerful emotions or I think
Aspects.
aspects of humanity is
They called themselves
something.
aspects. I'm gonna murder you, Connor.
Connor, I'm trying so hard not to laugh.
so.
They called themselves aspects. That's what's written in the journal. Is they're all aspects of humanity, I suppose. My father, he was sloth, which makes sense when you consider that slows you down a bit.
He could turn himself into a sloth.
No,
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 he was
I-
he
I-
was
no.
he
the
was
concept.
of sloth.
Excessive
sloth.
laziness.
Exactly.
Connor,
Although he
No.
wasn't a
Stop that.
very lazy man, so I don't understand. I don't
Yeah,
truly
Alex,
understand
none
why
of
he
these
was.
are like the animals. It's feelings or situations or
Things have gone
emotions.
missing. Things have
Yeah.
been going missing for a
What?
long time now.
Missing? What?
What things? Like the artifact
These,
things?
Yeah,
like this, and Yasgan point to the pauldrons.
Oh, like
someone's been taking them.
what?
I don't know who. We don't
Somebody
know
could have
who.
given it to him.
don't know.
Okay.
It's
Bad. It's very, very bad.
Yeah.
that letter suffering
Um,
is I don't know if it's connected to the artifacts themselves, but my father was so much older than I realized. You know how Mr. Dene, he said that
He lived longer than a normal.
he was 540 when he died.
That is a lot longer than a human.
Oh, right, yes, that's a lot longer than you guys can live.
Morgan,
That's
he was human. He should have not lived even close to that long.
and are you saying the artifact things kept him alive for this long?
I don't know. He wrote
There's no
of
way to know.
he said that he used magical means, but he didn't go to the lengths of, say, Hungaron, or he didn't will himself to live like the one he told us about, like Hungaron told us about. So I don't
Echo hygiene.
no Takarajin.
She's referring to Pata.
Pata.
Yeah, that I can remember. Yeah, I can remember her name. Takarajin did the typical way of remaining alive, the evil.
Lich.
Yeah, the evil way. But my father didn't do that. As far as I could tell, he still looked normal. He just looked elderly for as long as I knew him. He didn't look like undead or anything like that. He seemed normal. So I'm not really sure. I don't know anyone else who looks younger than they are, I suppose. So it's not like I could ask anyone.
That's
Well, wait a minute. Someone who's older than they look?
I mean, my
Oh,
father was
fuck.
old.
No. How old do you all think Avvarro is?
I don't know. 100, I guess.
You think he's 100?
Ish. I don't know how old elves are like.
No. I'm 100. I'm 108. He's nearly 400 years old. He should look so much older than he actually does. Do you think, if we're assuming that these artifacts can keep people alive, and this is just an assumption, this is just a hypothesis, what if he has one? What if
Our boss has an artifact?
Yeah. I mean,
I mean, it
don't
would
know
be
what happened-
kind of easy
does
to
anybody know what
test it,
happened to
wouldn't?
his old group?
Yeah. Fought a sorcerer. Like the last thing his team did was they fought a really powerful magic user and they won, but with a lot of loss.
A really powerful magic sorcerer. Does that not sound similar to the situation that Rudy's father was in, or Mr. Lacroix? Someone who could get their hands on a powerful magic item like that.
I will say it's coincidence.
Coincidence
Or
There's- there's a
similarity.
There's a point where it stops being coincidence and starts being suspicious. I really think we should probably...
Well, it would be easy to test this. We just need to say the word around him, right? Well, maybe without the apology.
He claimed to not understand before, but he could have been lying.
He's
I
a
don't
very
know.
good liar, you know.
I don't know.
What if we do that zone of truth? No. Calaron knew
Nah.
that spell. Damn it. No, none of us.
He is awfully protective of that ring.
We do have...
You mean
detect
his wedding
magic
ring?
items.
Maybe it's not his wedding ring.
What
Or
if it's
maybe he
Jim?
used it as his wedding ring.
Or that.
It's probably his wedding ring.
It
But it
could
could
be
also-
that coin.
What if
If you want, you guys
that
can roll like
actually-
an intelligence check because he has mentioned something
Can
that
I?
could probably be relevant to this.
Can I?
Go
Just a
wild.
straight intelligence?
So
Sure.
maybe he has an artifact that just makes it look like he has a wedding ring on.
He's mentioned that he has a lot of
Yeah,
stuff
he-
he's built up over time.
That's what
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
saying.
I
And he's
know
got,
It's
that.
part of
he's
the
got
reason
a-
where that it's part of where that mithril greatsword came from.
Yeah,
He kind of has a small collection.
yeah. That's why I was like, it's very.
I mean, we
very
saw some of
clear.
it too during the prank war
You did.
It's
and his
Ugh.
coin.
Summon an elemental. He can travel through mirrors.
It is very possible.
With
It's
the
just so. I don't know. Maybe
Well,
it's not something we can worry about now, but that's the
yeah, that is
it's
that is a
short
problem
version.
for.
That is a short version. There are other things, but they're not particularly important right now. The Tabaxi, the fighter, the monk Tabaxi, they also have one. It's why he was able to stay alive longer than he should have been able to. It's why I contacted him. Well, I
Can I
contacted.
put my...
You,
Oh,
you
sorry, continue. Sorry.
contacted him?
Oh, you were gone. Yeah.
Oh, I think I might have come back at the end of the spell. I don't remember.
Yeah,
was busy.
Well, it seems like they have more experience than we do in this sort of thing. I don't know, considering they had already an artifact before we did. So the Tabaxi seemed a bit more Remy. He seemed a bit more willing to speak on the conversation I eavesdropped in when I was invisible on the boat before they disappeared. So I contacted him. He said he didn't really give me a positive or negative answer. It was more of a I'll see what I can do. But I mean, it's not like I'm not going to contact him for a few days. I'll contact him in a few days and see if there's an update. It's really all I can do right now.
All right. Well, that's something we'll have to deal with down the line. I think the most important thing now is wrapping up this mission and then figuring out where to go from there.
Can
But,
Can I look at the pauldrons with my detect magic goggles on?
Sure.
Just... And, this sounds really dumb, but how bright are they?
Blindingly. Looking at them for any longer than, say, a few seconds is quite painful.
Okay, and compare that to everyone else who has magic items. Like, what's the different levels of light? How many lumens?
You just looked at the sun.
It's more like comparing flashlights and nightlights to, say, one of those raid spotlights that they use for police chases.
So I can assume that if I saw another artifact, it would be the same level of brightness compared
much wish.
to. I hate you! I finally get some breakthrough, and you guys screw me. No, it's fine.
What?
It's okay. It's you're right.
What?
Nothing. Never mind. Let's go. Let's continue. Sure. Never mind. Forget what I said. Let's go.
Okay.
Sorry.
Anyway.
Well, if the
What?
conversation's wrapping up, is gonna be like, Alex, where you going? He's wandering off.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he would have walked off like not like terribly far, just kind of like out of earshot, and then just sort of sat down and said, "Everything's fine. I just figured this is some of your business, and I
No,
didn't want
No,
to
you're part of
Addicts,
this now. Come
addicts,
on.
you're a part of this now.
Yeah, Dea kind of looks at the group and
He's a
says,
part of this now.
We've dragged him along on
Yeah.
2 missions now.
You're stuck with us now, apparently.
Do we all agree with
I
guess-
agree.
moving him around?
Well, I agree.
I'm fine.
Maddie?
I agree.
We should probably, when we get back, talk to Avvarro about getting him a blue cloak, because he technically did help on a blue cloak mission.
Can we
But-
talk to him about getting more money for this?
Yeah, we should get paid for this. Avvarro owes us money now. I'm calling it.
This was
You
declaring it.
got a bunch of people killed without giving us any sort of proper information. I feel
We
that
assumed it
that's
was an
getting money.
unfinished mission, but it was something else entirely, and I want money for it, so...
hold our boss hostage for money.
Yep. You got it,
I think you're
Mercy.
the best at that.
I
Holding him
think,
hostage for
I
stuff.
think we have a lot to talk to Avvarro about in person whenever we get back over
Let's
there.
corner him in his office. That
I'll
way he
do
can't
it.
run.
So
I can break all the mirrors.
Ooh,
that won't stop him, I don't think.
although that
Does it
would
really
cause a
depend
lot
on
of bad
the
luck.
mirror? That would also happen.
At this point in my life, I don't think I could stack up any more than I've already had.
Well,
No.
challenge Desna.
Don't threaten
All
that.
breaking
What I
mirrors
challenge her
isn't bad
for.
luck. You guys are being silly.
Oh boy.
I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm tired. We need to figure out a watch schedule so that people can
I
get
just woke
rest.
up.
I'll take the whole watch.
No, Gail,
That's
Gail,
a
you-
bad idea.
You need to get
I'm
rest.
fine.
You didn't sleep
I'll
earlier.
I'll take the
You
first
should
watch
probably sleep.
with you.
Can I
at
roll
least.
insight on that? I'm fine.
Natural
feel
one.
like you already-
No.
No, you didn't let me.
Same
Can I?
same applies to Becca. Natural one. No.
No, I'm not gonna, you know.
I got a 9. It's better
No.
than a 1.
No, Kate.
My passive would
fine.
technically be around 15 anyway, so no, it wouldn't even
So either
touch
way,
that.
no.
I'm trying to decide if Rudy's concerned about him. I think Rudy's going to.
I'm concerned.
I mean, Dave's gonna
I-
take a watch anyway, because that's what she does.
Morgan,
Didn't we just wake up before
Real
this
quick,
fight?
did we actually?
You did.
Did we stop
Yeah.
the teleportation?
Yeah, we did.
Yes.
Okay, I missed
stopped
that.
it.
So early.
I would roll.
I'm up.
Why?
What the flying fuck is happening?
Rudy also got a
Gail
nat
has
one on
just
the inside.
madly
Rudy
confused
is-
everybody.
I don't know what.
Can I roll something like not counted just to see what's up with the algorithm right now?
The algorithm is bad. It's fine. Whatever.
No, I
If
just want to like.
we're not fighting. It's fine. Rudy just
You
like.
say this now. I wanna.
Anyway. Eric's
Yeah, you
just-
can't. I'll stay up with you. I'm already up from my old watch. It's fine.
Do we really need a rest? We, aside from Gail and Dea, I think we all just woke up.
I'm fine.
I was- If someone's
Gail.
okay with going with me, I want to walk the perimeter of the town.
Gail, even if you're fine,
I'll go
should,
with you, Matt.
you know,
Lucy.
get some rest and
Oh, yeah,
at least have someone with you, you know?
yeah. You're the one who's
Like you-
insisting that we have to stay together. You were the one who wouldn't let me go off to do anything without the rope. At least let me return the favor.
All right. I wasn't planning on going off on my own. Just planning on taking a watch.
Could
If
always
you want
knock him
to
out when he's not
stick with
looking.
us, that's fine.
Mercy.
Dude, does anyone know the sleep spell?
No,
Maddie does.
I do.
I'm not doing it on him.
I will.
No.
I would challenge you to actually hit my hit points.
Yeah,
Go
really.
to sleep.
Yeah.
I think half the
This
party would go to
was way
sleep
too
before
high.
Gail did.
Like,
Everyone
I
back
think- I
up.
think you-
Like 20
I
feet
think you-
away.
I think you'd probably get like maybe a quarter.
Hold
I
on.
feel like the squishies or maybe Addicts would go. Addicts would go at
I
first.
mean,
'cause he's
Dea
less-
can't be
not at
put
full.
magically. Neither Morgan and Dea can't be put to sleep magically.
Nope.
Yeah.
So
I,
And I'm
I'd
out
go
of-
out because I'm at 30 HP. Yeah, whack me. So
And I'm out of high level. I'm out of my higher level spell slots. I only have my first levels.
ah. Oh,
Yeah,
well.
don't cast like
It was
all
just
four of
a
them at
joke
once.
anyway. It doesn't matter.
I know.
No, I know. I mean, physically, again, Gail doesn't. There are a couple scratches, but other than that, physically, Gail looks fine.
Yeah.
but based off those insight rolls, he is fine mentally.
Yeah,
as well.
yeah, he's fine.
Yeah, it was fine.
Mhm.
As seen by 3 different
I mean,
people.
I
From maybe
maybe
Maddie?
maybe that 19 from Maddie, but
I mean, unless are you actively trying to deceive?
I mean,
Yes.
he. I mean, anything above his passive, not necessarily, but
I
so
mean,
she'd know that there's something up.
yeah, you can describe. You know, like you're another DM. I can trust your opinion.
Yeah.
So,
No.
go ahead.
Gail's. How best to describe it? Instead of kind of his usual like jovial self or kind of like looking for the next fight, he's very much. He is a little bit more quiet, and he's a little bit more jumpy.
Hmm.
Like when like noises, like if a noise or something like that goes off, he is a little bit more jumpy, and he is kind of looking around as well. Like it's something probably shook him.
Okay.
Well, I guess we'll talk in the morning or something. When we call Avvarro. So I want everyone here when we call him again, okay?
All right.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm not leaving until there's somebody else to watch everyone here or like,
That's-
bring them back with us.
That's my goal
That's
as
the plan.
well. My proposal was we'll stay here for a few days until Avvarro gets a team. Finds
I mean,
a
if
team to
you-
stay here instead of us, and
If he wants to find a team, we can tunnel them here. That's not an issue. We can tunnel them here quite quickly, so they don't have to.
We can swap places.
well, yeah. Well, we can tell him that in the morning.
Yeah. That's, yeah.
Still has to find the people though,
No,
because
obviously.
this is not going to be the most interesting job to do.
Would we have to wait for them to go through the portal, or could we go through at the same time?
We can go through at the
Or
same
would
time.
we
It's
run
big
into each
enough.
other?
I mean,
So like
Oh,
open for
okay.
10
10
minutes, isn't it?
right?
it's open for
Yeah.
10 minutes, so we'd go through at the same.
I mean,
Oh,
we
so
have
wouldn't
to
run
like.
into them or anything.
I'd rather them come
the
across.
I mean, I think we have to go one at a time because it's only like the portal itself is only so big, but
Oh,
At
okay.
best, you could do about like
I
2
think
by 2.
2 by 2, yeah.
Yeah, like at best 2.
It's a 10.
shoulder
It's a 10.
shoulder, at
It's a
best.
10. Yeah. I'd rather them come over here and then we go. It's easier that way. But we can discuss that in the morning. It's not something we need to discuss right now.
All right.
All right.
I can like the first troll watch or whatever.
I mean, it's up to you guys. Basically, whoever's going to be taking the first watch, just declare it, and then we'll go with the perception checks.
Gail.
I'll
Yeah,
go,
I
and
figured.
I'm with Gail. I'm with Gail.
Dea's taking the first one.
Oh, whoops.
Okay,
I'm
you-
whatever. That's supposed to be with Gail, because I thought he was taking first watch, and I'm taking it with him.
He's taking
I'm
all
talking-
of them.
Gail's
Take
taking all
all
the
of it.
watches.
Okay, so that just save that roll for whenever I go, because once Dea
You're-
goes off, I'm going to talk
assuming
to
You're
him.
going with Gail. All right.
Um,
So you guys take up watch for the night. Well, night to early morning, and you would be able to keep a good eye out. Nothing appears to happen that is worrying, but you do note that the citizens of Belmare are uneasy as of now. You can hear murmuring from some of the houses, especially the more perceptive of you. A few homes still have their lights on as of now. And on like one or two buildings, you can see somebody out front on the porch, just kind of like waiting there with like an improvised weapon, a shovel, a pick, something like that. There is a general feeling of unease that has begun to spread over the town.
you said fear, right? Looks like
They
it's...
almost lost their home. What do you expect?
Am I with them? I don't know what's happening now.
I don't know either.
I think it's
It's
all
more so that you guys are noticing it throughout your watches. So unless all three of you are staying up the entire night, in which case, well,
I don't think
Morgan,
Dea
I already...
she doesn't want to stay up the whole night because like she's been up, so
wouldn't
she's
blame you.
getting tired.
Maury's staying up with Gail. She has questions, but I didn't know if we wanted to have the scene now or not. So
it's up to you guys. I'd say we can definitely have the scene now. It doesn't.
I just wanted to know if Dea was still up or not, because like
you can.
She's
you can be
noisy,
up.
alright? She's
nosy.
if you want, I can have. I do have another time where I could have this, but we don't have.
No,
to.
it's
We
more
can do it
like
now.
you'll probably wait until Dea like
goes to
takes her
sleep.
leave and then do it. Is if you want to do it alone.
Yep.
I would rather.
So,
Okay.
in that case,
So
Addicts,
I won't be there.
What is it that you want to do at the very beginning?
You would just want to not go super far, but just off on his own a bit, and he would like to cast Conjure Animals.
Okay.
And just summon like a single fox. And you said in the past that his magic like makes this little pod that pops into the fox. What color is it now?
As of now, it'd be back to that normal color.
Okay.
I don't recall what the color was exactly last time. I think it was just a kind of a more autumnal color, if I recall
It was
correctly.
a light green,
Yeah,
but his magic seems to be the same.
it appears to be the same.
Okay. He kind of just pets the fox and then goes to sleep.
Okay, you do so.
Is Maury going to sleep at some point? Because I know we're coming up on morning.
I know, like, at this point, I think she's probably going to end up taking a point of exhaustion. Because that's how she was on watch before the attack, and now she's been on watch after it.
You would have finished your... Did you take last watch, right?
I was with Mercy.
You took last watch, so you finished your rest.
Yeah.
So you're
You
fine.
should be fine.
Yeah, you should be fine.
you're doing just fine.
All right. I
Other
thought
than you
2
don't get your
watches
spells
in a
back.
row.
But yeah, there's probably room
I'm
for-
not getting spells back. I know. What's it called? I think she might, because I was going to ask because she wanted to work on it because I have plans for that stone whenever I get a decent jeweler's tool roll on it. Once that's done,
It hasn't been a month. I'll tell you that right now. It takes a month and has not been a month.
Yeah.
'Cause it's been
Yeah, it
like
hasn't
We
been
can
a
ask
We
that
had 2
later
weeks.
as well.
You've
Because
known
it was
Addicts
like-
for
kinda
like 5
retcon it.
days.
Yeah.
no. Here's
Keep
the
that
thing.
in mind.
It's been like 2 weeks.
No, because it's like, wait, okay. Okay, so it was like, how many weeks were we on the boat? And it was like a half
2.
day, because we
It
were on
was
2
2
weeks.
on the boats.
And then from there, we got home. Then there was another 2 weeks of downtime.
No, there was not 2 weeks of downtime. There was 5 days.
There was 5 days? What?
Mhm.
Yep.
That's because the 5 days is how long Dea was depressed in her room.
I swear, because I was listening to that session like literally like 2 days ago. I swear.
fine.
But yeah,
she said 2
anyway,
weeks.
you don't have it yet, and we're
I
gonna
don't
try to
have
move
it
this
yet.
one.
Ah,
We probably have time for like one more watch with Gail, and I think Dolly
Maddie
wanted to
called
do a scene, and maybe Jess as well. You could probably fit 2 in there. I don't really care,
no.
but
Mercy's sleeping.
okay, Mercy's asleep. She's sleeping off a head cold.
It's an
and-
Concussion. We'll go with concussion.
She's got a concussion. Sleeping off a concussion. No, wait.
No.
No.
No, I'm serious. You are supposed to sleep off a concussion. The whole thing about going to sleep and going into a coma is a wives' tale, and it's untrue. If you are tired and you have a concussion, you should sleep because your brain is trying to recover.
It's
I
actually
used to
a
play
thing.
hockey,
Like,
and that's a thing.
I did look it up recently.
Caught
and,
his thing
it
to
can
shut up
happen,
and-
but it has nothing to do with the fact of sleeping. It's just like sometimes if you get a concussion, you can get like brain bleeding, and that's what kills you, not the going to sleep. So
Exactly.
the more
The
you
more
know.
you know with Dicefunctional.
I'm here with some medical advice. We are not professionals.
Yeah, please.
Mercy
don't
will-
take any advice that we
Yeah.
give you.
Mercy
So
will
yeah,
quote at people
Maddie
later.
and Gail scene,
invest
if you
in
want it.
gold.
which I think you do.
I do.
Everyone else, shut up.
Everyone's worried about Gail.
Mute yourself
I-
if you're not in the scene.
Gail,
Yeah.
are you okay?
Ah! Fucking hell.
Oh, that was Connor. I was like,
Yeah, that wasn't me. I was going to let him go.
Connor.
Connor, shut up. We're in the middle of a scene.
Shut
Okay.
Gail and Maddie are
Go.
going.
Scene, fucking go. Christ.
Okay. Oh God. Gail, are you okay?
Admittedly, I've been a bit better.
Don't lie to me, Gail.
I'm not lying, I have been better before.
You seem distressed.
Yeah. So I definitely know that thing had to do with fear.
Hmm. You don't have to talk about it if it stresses you out.
Well, I already saw it again.
Again?
So, yeah. That amulet he has makes you see the thing you fear most.
Oh. Oh dear.
Or it's your worst moment or something.
That
And
seems wrong, though.
it wasn't pleasant.
I can tell. But like I said, you don't have to talk about it if it stresses you out or it gives you bad memories about it.
Well, it has kind of 2 meanings to me, so I probably should share it at some point.
If you want to, Gail.
Well, I'll tell you first. Then I should probably tell everybody else too. So you know a little bit of what it's about. So that guy, he knew I was the last of my tribe.
Oh.
Somehow. Kind of along that, he made me see the moment my mum and Earth died save me.
Oh dear.
I'd rather not talk about that at the moment. I'd rather
You don't have to.
just
You don't
tell
have
everyone
to.
once. I'd rather just tell everyone at once when I can just say it once and not have to talk about it again. But
No, it's fine, Gail. You don't have to talk about it right now, like I said. It's just, I'm worried about you, and I'm always here for you. And if you need to talk about anything that bothers you, I'm here for you for that.
I appreciate it, Maddie.
Hmm.
No, I think
on
it's really cool that I met you and started on all this together. It's pretty funny how that worked out.
Oh,
You're a good friend.
oh, you too, Gail.
Did you have another question for me?
Oh, right. Alex and I talked about something, and it was concerning about Emily. She's alive apparently.
What?
Yeah, she's alive.
Where is she?
Apparently what Alex told me is that she's in a pit somewhere. I don't know where that is, but she's in a pit and she's stuck there.
Well, that explains why she hasn't seen you in a while then.
Yeah. I thought she was dead.
Well, at least she's not dead. That's a good thing.
Yeah. I kind of feel bad about thinking about that now.
You don't need to feel bad about that.
I know, Gail.
If you
I just do.
I understand that. Although, to be honest, it's better just to assume that somebody's dead if they haven't. If you...
Oh my god, please.
Those dogs are really loud. No, it's better to assume that they're dead than to hope that they're alive and they're not.
That's true.
It's easier to move on that way.
There's also something concerning other than that.
What is that?
Apparently a dog is coming to the bakery, but I don't know what that means.
A dog? Is
Yeah.
coming to the bakery?
Mm-hmm.
Does your dad make treats for dogs?
No.
Oh. Then that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Do you think he's the one who took your mum?
I don't know. It's took my mom. No. No. I'm pretty sure.
You know,
I'm pretty.
the dog that it was initially based off of had human hands. So
No,
I mean,
don't
the
talk
image
about
of it holding a gun to Emily's head has just popped up in my head.
Don't talk about
Curse
it.
content.
I don't think the dog's bad. Maybe. I don't know.
Well, if it keeps coming to the bakery, maybe we should try talking to it. I can talk to animals. I could talk to it.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if I can't talk to it, maybe you can.
Absolutely. Especially if it knows something about your mom. I think we should figure it out. Clearly, she needs help.
Yeah.
We should try and help her.
Hopefully she'll be okay.
I think she'll be okay. If like your dad mentioned, she's some sort of adventure or something.
Well,
And if not, if somebody hurt her, I think it goes without saying, I wouldn't let them live.
yeah, let this situation, you can do whatever if it concerns about my mom. Because I wouldn't trust them either.
Understood. I won't let you see it though. I know you don't always like that. It gets a bit messy sometimes.
Because the thing is, my mom's been trapped there for so long. So, whoever done that to her really needs to pay for it.
Then I'll make sure I break them. We'll get your mum back. I think we should tell the rest of the group. I think we should try, if we can, I think we should try and get your mum back. I think you deserve that.
God damn it. Alright. Okay. Ending there. Okay. We're done.
All right, let's go talk to a dog, and then whenever we get back up here. We'll tell addicts too. I think addicts can talk to animals too.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe.
If not, I can. So we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
How are you holding up, by the way?
I'm tired, Gael. I want to leave this town so badly.
I do too. But not until we know that everybody's safe. I was actually able to save this town, Maddie. I don't want to leave and all of a sudden they lose it.
That's true.
I've known too many people that have lost their towns to bad shit. And to be honest, I'm kind of fucking over it.
Same.
Well, together, we'll make sure that nobody else loses their towns. How about that?
Okay.
Sounds like a plan. Now, when you need to go get some sleep, I can take the rest of the watch if you need.
All right, Gael.
Fuck, yawning.
That's it. That's
Sorry.
it.
That's it. Yeah.
I was like about to say something, and my body was like, "Nope, it's time to yawn."
Connor is just not having a good day today.
I don't care. I've
Discord
got
than the
Mountain
internet
Dew.
than bodily functions. Hey.
Oh, stop!
No.
So
Why?
what else are you guys do? Is there anything else you guys want to do? I know in the morning that you guys are going to
I think
speak with Avvarro and then decide what to do next.
I think that's what we're gonna do now.
Yeah.
So I think
All right.
Avvarro
Gael.
pick up.
You just woke up, so I suppose you'll be okay. You don't have to worry about
Gael did
exhaustion
nice last time.
yet.
Gael
Gael?
Oh wait,
Gael
did you
didn't
not
sleep
did you
last
not
time.
rest?
Gail
time
did
before
not
either?
sleep.
No, Gail has
Taking a point of
I already
exhaustion.
I already added
We
a point
could
of
not-
exhaustion. Gail has not slept.
We could not talk him down.
So the morning comes. The citizens are still uneasy, but the morning comes, and you guys are able to call up Avvarro if you so wish.
Yep.
They will
I'm gonna
leave
say
you
it's
alone.
roughly about 9 o'clock now.
To give the full report.
Okay.
I know you
Um,
motherfucker.
I'm assuming we're doing this
Which-
inside a room somewhere, like one of the rooms in the inn.
Yeah.
Okay.
One would assume so. So, is there a specific way you guys want to do this report, or do you just want to hand wave it and say, we tell him?
We can kind of believe it.
Hand
I'm
wave
not
it?
like we tell him everything that happened, except for maybe the cave part.
Okay,
wanna-
so you're not going to mention the ghoul.
Gail would mention
No.
the cave.
No, the ghoul. Yeah, we mentioned him. But the like the window cave.
Gail would
Dale
say
leaves it out.
something.
Gail would
Okay.
mention it though. Gail
Alright,
said
if
he
Gail
would.
mentioned, yeah, but Dale
Yeah.
wasn't.
Morgan.
She mentions
Are there any pieces of information that you guys are just not going to mention at all?
I. Mm,
Morgan
We shouldn't tell him we
stealing from the
contacted.
dead?
yeah, can we not mention that she kind of went to the mausoleum and left with Morgan?
I mean, no one paid attention. No
No
one
one
paid
paid
Yeah,
attention.
attention. No, we
nobody
don't
paid
know.
attention to the second
So
time.
that's not mentioned, and then we
Okay.
don't mention that we contacted Remy.
Yeah, we don't
Yeah.
mention that.
Yeah.
We don't mention
Um,
that, or any of the death stuff.
Can I ask
as
if he knows? Oh, I'll ask him later.
Okay.
Continue, sorry.
So no mention on the grave robbing, no mention on the others. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
we do also mention the fact that if he finds a team to let us know so we can do the arcane tunnel switch.
We say basically it's like we'll stay here until a replacement team gets here, just to be safe.
Well, if he finds a replacement team to let us know so we can get them over here.
Yeah.
We'll arcane tunnel them.
Well,
Yeah.
if we need a replacement, odds are we're going to go with a replacement that we can get there as soon as possible. I'm pretty sure that I'll be able to get the Salzari there within a matter of the day.
Okay.
So, so
Okay.
we can set up that tunnel.
Avvarro, out of curiosity, have you heard from Black Iron?
No, not current. What? Why?
She's got a crush.
No. Okay, well, never mind. I'll
Where's Black Iron?
talk to.
Worried.
They're over in,
Yeah,
they're over
they're-
at the
they're by
Rosenvales
Rosenvale,
right now.
that's why I'm worried. I'll
I really want
contact
that
them
close
myself.
to the
it's fine.
Rosenvales.
Yeah.
What was that?
We really want people that close to the Rosenvales, considering.
Yeah, that's why Erda is worried.
They're not going to the keep. They're going to the town proper to try and find
Hmm.
out what the heck is going on.
Yeah.
The skies over Rosenvale have been dark for a while now.
She
Oh, they're
mentioned
They're
They're
that.
still
what's happening.
dark.
Yes.
She mentioned that when I spoke to her
I
last.
thought that was misfortune, but
She mentioned that. She
huh.
told us that. She told us that when
Oh.
I talked to her.
No.
Yeah. When I called her a couple days ago. That's fine.
And also,
I'll-
the inference of that wasn't dark since all the way over then. Like it was more like
'Cause that was a
I guess
while
it has
ago.
Things
been
were-
like a year, hasn't it?
yeah,
Oops.
it has been
Yeah.
like a year. So if that
Forgot.
was the case, then this would be a much
Ooh.
bigger problem. It's
Yeah.
more so
No, no,
like
no.
this isn't getting worse.
Okay, I got it. Okay.
okay. That's
True
fine.
on
Yeah, so,
Avvarro's
yeah.
case.
I'm
Also,
gonna.
Dana does not listen to your conversations with Alice. She's learned.
She does not. There is no.
She
okay.
grew up with a horny brother. She does not listen.
I mean, I have the conversations are not. They're not very like romantic and anything, but okay.
Don't do that.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. So
She's on Avvarro.
Yeah,
every
don't do that.
okay. Yeah. So she'll. Yeah. So as soon as the conversation's over, she's gonna step back and she's actually going to call Alice herself.
Okay. I would say it's the morning right now. What would be happening let's see. You spoke to her about going to Rosenvale, Rosenvale a few days ago, right?
Yeah,
It was
when we left, when we were leaving
the
the
first time, so
tomb.
that's about 4 days.
Yeah.
They might still be on the road, actually,
Really?
because they're walking.
Oh, that's right. I forgot they don't have fast travel like we do.
Yeah, no, they don't have the waypoints that you guys have, and from Srecane to Rosenvale,
How long is the walk?
1 day, 2 days. Like, I'm gonna make this as fast as possible. 4, 5, 6.
5. So, okay. Oof.
Still on the road.
Okay. All right.
So
Then I wouldn't. If I know
we
that.
can play the scene, but
No, if I
they're-
knew
they're
that, she would.
walking.
She's waiting. She's literally going to wait. Like if Erudite's smart enough to know how long it takes, so she would wait until she knows they're in Rosenvale.
Yeah, it's gonna be like
A couple
a
more
good
days.
8 days.
Oh, okay, a few more days. So like 4 more days. Okay. All right.
Yeah, something like that.
All right. Then she would wait. Or
But-
she'd call like maybe the day before they got to Rosenvale, just to like
Yeah.
final warning and stuff. Okay.
But I can get the Salzari over there most likely by the end of the day. At worst. Where are you going to be opening up that portal or whatever it is?
Where do you think it would be best?
I'd request.
But in the
let's
middle
just
of the
settle for-
sapphire.
Let's just go with my office. Is that big enough?
It's 10 feet.
Mhm.
It's 10 feet.
It's big enough. Okay. At least one
Okay.
wall of it is. Yeah. Have it opened up in my office, and then get rid of it when you can.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll do that.
Yeah, dispel it.
Just let me know. It'll be about 40 minutes after you let me know. Just
Gotcha.
because I just
Yeah,
need like a
I'll
40
get a
minute.
hold of them now. Start casting it in, I'll say, an hour. It shouldn't
Okay.
take them very long to get back to me.
I will do that then.
All right.
Are we okay? I'm waiting to hang up the phone.
Also, Avvarro, since this is no longer a continuation of a previous mission, I
Do we get
believe we're
paid?
owed something.
I'll certainly give you something, but I have a feeling it may still be a continuation.
Whatever. Yeah. And other matter of business, we have the other Feuerbog with us, Addicts. I wouldn't
That's one of
want.
Don's friends, right?
Yes.
Yes.
What? You called my name?
Yes, Addicts. If you're gonna continue traveling with us, I feel better if you were also a blue cloak. I don't know if that's that's obviously up to Avvarro and to you, but
I mean, it's entirely doable. I don't have any cloaks in his size currently, so he likely have to wait a while, or we can like. Hold on a second.
You can
and
take half
you-
of mine.
Oh, well, you hear some like rustling
That's not-
noises and like some things get moved around.
Oh no, it's gonna be a
and-
tablecloth like.
Again.
Eventually, you hear Avvarro get back over to the desk, and he goes, "We have an extra, but it's like halfling sized, so we can make it like a bandana or like a neckerchief."
You can tie it to one of his horns.
you know what? That'll work for now. Fine.
I love it.
Sure.
You can have
Well-
mine if you'd rather have the cloak.
I
To be honest, I don't like the cloak.
Yeah, Addicts. I guess we haven't asked you. That's my bad. But we'd like
you
to
want-
actually invite you to the group, and we'll give you a room in our estate, and
Dagger.
and you'll actually be officially a blue cloak, so you can, get paid for this shit you're going through.
If you betray us, we'll throw you in jail.
Yeah, if you betray us, we'll probably kill you if you betray
Hey,
us.
yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Actually, no,
Uh,
but I
That's
was
what we
thinking
did back at the Thieves Guild.
Can I do a general like read of the room to see is Dea, potentially Gail and Maddie, like how many people are actually like on board with what she's saying?
I'm down with it.
I mean,
Okay,
Aaron,
yeah, you
I
can
you
roll
can
an
do-
insight.
you can-
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You can do insight.
You're gonna get a 1 because Gail's involved. Oh, never mind.
Uh,
I'm wise.
I mean,
No, fuck you.
with a
uh,
13, unless anybody is actively deceiving him,
no, that's higher than my passive
No.
deception. So yeah.
there's no passive deception. I'm saying this again.
I know, but like,
No.
you know,
Gail's straight up taking the cloak off to hand it to you. Like you're in.
Oh,
Dea seems
Gail.
pretty genuine. She's not hiding it. She's
I-
just sarcastic all the time.
This is
But
not
she
safe.
is
This
she is
not
serious
safe
about the
anymore.
murder, though. Like,
Don't-
hey man, if you betray us,
hey man, look, on the seas, that's what you did. You couldn't lock him in jail. You had like a jail in the bottom of the ship, I guess. But no, you just made him walk the plank. You know.
Do you want him to join
I
or
mean-
not? Stop threatening him!
I do.
I-
Back
It's
at the
just
Thieves
if you
Guild.
betray, you know, we
But-
have to.
I was
If they
already
betrayed
part
us,
of
well,
the group. I thought we agreed that after we dealt with the two.
You are a part of the group. It's just making
There's-
it
th-
more official. There's a bigger organization that we're a
something-
part of.
If you
Aye.
didn't know, the Blue Cloaks actually operate by blood in, blood out. So you don't leave until we murder you.
What?
That seems a bit
Avvarro.
extreme.
That's Avvarro being very sarcastic.
Alex doesn't pick up on that. He's not
Oh
good
my
with people.
God.
Did I join another Thieves Guild? Do I have to put
I-
my code name back
If
on?
Yeah.
God damn
That's
it!
the case.
Let
I
him-
would refrain. I don't feel like.
He's joking.
Voting.
It's not.
Oh,
You don't
okay.
have to die to
Alex,
leave.
We're both joking.
You've.
I'm not
if we're
joking
going
about
to
the
be
betrayal, though.
technical, you
I
did
just wanna
lose a
make it
lot of blood in the past couple of days. So
I
I,
have.
think
I'm
that
still covered
counts.
in it. I would still like that bath.
We can get you a
well,
bath.
I
we
think.
can-
Yeah, that could work.
as soon as
There's a nice. Do you like the outside baths too? There's a pond at the day.
It's really nice.
We don't. I thought we agreed not to use that as a bath.
I guess it doesn't involve Avvarro anymore. Well, yeah, well, we'll pick something up when we get there.
All right.
Also,
We'll let
Are you
you
ready?
go.
Erudite cast a spell in an hour.
Yep, I'll do that. I'll do that.
out of character.
How much?
I
How
was
much does
thinking
it cost
drink when-
to?
okay.
We're taking that out of the party fund or what? for
We'll
the
take it
money?
out of the party funds, yeah.
Okay, how much is it?
Let's see.
The
Moving over
distance
to
between-
Adela. It'd be as the crow flies between Belmere and Srecane, which is more or less the road, because honestly,
Morgan can't fly.
shut the fuck up.
So
It's 75 miles, so that would be
38.
32.5 gold.
So 33
32,
gold.
Yeah.
33.
Well, we
Yeah,
have.
30
Wait, what? Is it
32 gold.
only gold? 33 gold?
Yeah. Minimum is going to be 5 gold,
Yeah.
which would be like you decided to use it to go 1,000 feet, in which case it just defaults to 5 gold.
Yeah. Okay, so.
I mean, we used it.
33.
Remember, we used it from the tomb to think it was 5 gold because even though it's less than.
I know about the minimum. It's about the half.
Oh yeah. Well, it can still be silver too.
Yeah.
I don't know why you guys
it's like-
rounded up, but
that's why
Because-
that's what I'm stuck at is why we're rounding. I didn't think we
Okay,
rounded.
I didn't know.
before.
I didn't
it'd
know.
be 32 gold and 5 silver.
Okay.
I was gonna be like, that's
y'all
easy.
were,
We have exactly 5 silver, and then you guys, all
Y'all-
right, 30.
Oh,
yeah, y'all were ready to round
I
up. I was like,
forgot.
okay, fine. I'll take more
I
money.
for- listen, I didn't know that. We never established. Did we ever establish that you can use
Done it
silver?
before. Yeah, we did
Yeah.
it before.
So,
Anyway.
moving on. Yeah, within at an hour, that's when you can start casting the spell and actually create the rift.
She is doing that.
Rift tunnel, my mistake. In the meantime, is there anything you guys want to do in between now and getting back to Srecane?
I got nothing.
No.
Everything she wants to do is in Srecane.
Yeah.
Same.
All right.
She's just gonna.
Alright.
Morgan's just gonna tap Mercy on the shoulder and go. Do you think we have time for that? For you to show me that place later today? Tattoo place. Oh, and Jess is gone. Never mind. I never said that.
You can do it back in town.
It's fine. Lots of
Does
finger
bear
guns.
shit in the woods.
I'm going to assume she will.
I don't know.
So I'm not terribly worried about that. Is there anything else you guys want to do?
No.
Okay. We'll
good.
probably run a little later than usual because I missed the first like 20 minutes and then lost 10. So we'll go for like until like 7:30ish.
That's fine.
So
I thought we. Okay.
I wanna do my things.
I
I'm so
know.
sane.
Once about an hour pass, Rudy, you're
Right.
going to do it ritually.
Yes.
Okay. You perform a ritual cast of the arcane tunnel spell. You are choosing Srecane as your location, specifically inside of Avvarro's office, which you've been there, so that helps.
Hilariously, I said to do that. I thought to do that as a joke, and then you picked the place. It's really
I mean, it works.
I know it makes sense, but it's really funny.
You know. So, subtract 32 gold and 5 silver from the party money or your money. Either way, it doesn't matter to me.
I was in charge of the party money.
Yeah, and within really a relatively short period of time, maybe a few minutes, like 2 minutes or so, you would see a crowd of a small group of people make their way through the portal. A bald gnome with a long, slightly hooked nose, wearing very little in the way of armor. Let's see, a brass dragonborn wearing light armor but carrying a heavy maul on his back. A short, stocky dwarf woman wearing robes and carrying a small staff, and who appears to be quite interested in this rift. And Tick, who is the woman that you all would immediately recognize, the unkempt woman, fairly average. Looks like she has a perpetual bedhead. Very grungy as individuals go.
So this happens as soon as we cast. So we have like 9-something minutes. I'm assuming.
Yeah, you have 10 minutes for the
So,
spell until
really
it fades away,
quickly.
and then go from there.
Yeah, really quickly. She's going to look at the woman with the staff. Are you a wizard?
Yes.
We'll meet up. I can show you how to do this if you want. At some point. Merodate.
It costs money.
It does cost money, but if you're interested.
You'll be poor. Just
They're
like
wizards, they're already poor.
Taya. Anyway, I'm Erudite, by the way.
Maya.
Nice to meet you. If you're interested.
Eventually. But
Okay. That's all right. I saw your and I know, so I understand. It's good meeting you. Good luck here.
You.
It's a bit
Get a move on.
much.
Clocks ticking.
Erudite has a good sense of
I know.
the
It's-
Salzari will begin moving rather quickly.
Percy waves very
Um,
hard at Tick.
What was that?
Percy waves at Tick.
Mercy, you wave at Tick. Tick waves back at you.
She's the face of the group, isn't she?
She is the air quotes face, yes.
Air
Is she
quotes
the
I
one?
love Tick.
Was she the one who?
Like-
She wasn't the one who was like drawing the dick, was it? Was she
No,
one
she's the
drawing-
one who grew the mushroom
the gnome.
dicks.
Yes.
All right. Well,
She was the druid. Actually, really, the only thing of note would be maybe the dragonborn. The others are like Silroot. Slideroot, the gnome, is quite plain as adornments go, so there's not much to see there. Tick. I described
wasn't Slideroot the one that saw the drawing and the dick?
Yeah, it was the gnome.
Slideroot was the one that saw you guys gluing a penis to Avvarro's door.
Yeah, that
Yes.
one.
Yes. That guy. Okay.
He's the one that drew it, right?
Yes.
He was the one. Yeah, he was the one who was sketching it while you were doing it.
Yeah,
I
I,
love
like
him.
him.
Maya, you have not met her before.
But I mean, I know what robes and a staff are. Like,
Yeah,
it's
again,
code
robes and
for
staff.
wizard.
Shocking.
What religious stuff is she wearing? Because she's the theurgist, right?
You would see that she actually, if you want to roll a perception check, I can tell you a little bit of what she is wearing on her.
Oh, I mean, Adex wouldn't care, so I probably shouldn't be doing that.
Erudite probably
I was
would
just
go. Hold
curious
on.
I
as
don't
the
give a
player.
shit.
Erudite. Oh well, yeah. Well, no, Erudite did what she wanted to do. So as soon as they step through, like the whole thing and clear out, I mean, we'll all go. I think.
In that case, they clear out. You guys can get going.
None of them are wearing yellow, right?
Let
Oh my god.
me double
No,
check one thing.
Oh no.
Because I do actually technically have to check at least one person's religious symbol.
Oh man, Saiyan Ray follower. It's awkward.
No, not Saren Ray.
Oh no.
Technically, the Brash Dragonborn does have a symbol on him that is yellow, but it is not the same as the sign in yellow. It is what appears to be. It is what appears to be a circle with 3 daggers pointing outward from the center of it.
Callistria.
And the circle itself is a bright yellow.
Gail's actually gonna like walk up and kind of just grab the symbol and just sort of look at it.
Aggressive.
Actually, yeah, no. I think as you would move to go up and grab it, you would try to touch him, and your arm would just phase through him.
What the
Oh,
fuck?
What the fuck?
What?
Everybody around this sees that the
Fuck.
proper Dragonborn steps back a little bit, and a second form just kind of stands where he was previously.
Doesn't want to be touched.
No, hey. I get it.
Actually, in fairness, I think, actually, yeah, Mercy, you would probably recognize us.
Yeah.
Is that mirror image?
It is a form of mirror image.
Ooh.
What's that a symbol of?
Callistria.
Do they tell you to burn down towns or corrupt people?
Yeah.
Oh. Gail. Buddy.
Depends
Right.
if they wrong me.
That's
Inside check.
not-
I was just gonna grab the back of Gail's armor and try to pull him away a little.
Actually, that's a 12. That's not actually not.
Why is that disadvantage? Oh,
1 point of exhaustion, disadvantage
Right.
on ability checks.
I was like, why is it? Oh.
Yeah. Boy has
Um,
deep bags under his eyes at this point.
you look tired.
Very.
He's not lying. He's not lying. And your exact phrasing was burn down the towns of innocent people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's not lying, and he seems almost offended at that statement. But yeah.
All right.
Gail.
We
Gail,
had
we don't
someone
have a,
using a symbol with yellow. Hard to
I-
check.
it's understandable, but we don't have much time. Let's go.
All right.
Is there a description we can work off of?
He was here wearing yellow. He had a mustache. He was cutting people's throats open and turning them
His-
into zombies.
The thing you need to look for is this symbol, and Dea kind of draws the symbol in the dirt, and lets them see it, and then scrubs it away when they've seen it.
All right.
That's the symbol of the king in yellow, which is the guy that the cleric followed.
All right.
Careful.
I'll be fine. All right, you'll just head on out.
And we will go through our side. Unless anyone else wants to do anything.
So we're in Avvarro's office when we go through the other side, right?
Yeah.
Is he in there?
Yeah.
Okay, as soon as everyone's through, I will do a 4th level to spell magic. So,
By the way, how quickly? It's a penis a day, right?
I'm
It
sorry.
slowly get bigger and bigger. It takes about
Yeah,
2
so
months.
it's exponential. So it starts with what is it, like a 2
1,
inch?
Pretty
2.
small. Yeah, because we gave it like 2 months worth of penises with like a week break somewhere in there.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about this.
So you'd be gone 5 days. So by this point, there's probably there's a small like a Masterov doll row of these wooden
It's a
dongs
16
on his
inches?
desk.
16 inches would be the 5th day?
5th day would be, it goes from 1 to 4,
2,
8.
8. Oh no, 64?
1, 2,
I don't know how much
4,
bigger
8,
these are getting.
6,
It has to last 2 months.
16, 32.
16.
16.
16.
Okay, 16. Okay.
So there is a very conspicuously wrapped package on his desk that he is just kind of looking at, and I'm looking at you, Mercy. I'm looking at the package. And I'm looking at you.
What's the matter? Do you not like it?
No.
But it was made just for you.
All right.
I did cast a dispel magic at the thing after everyone was through, by the way.
Okay.
I did it at
No,
4th
mark off
level,
the
so
spell
it just... I already did.
All right. Mark off the spell slot.
I already did.
No, I was just saying it.
Oh, okay.
Assortment of cocks aside. Anything you guys are going to be doing in here?
I want to, but I also don't know if it's the right time.
Avvarro.
Hmm.
Do you know anything about the King in Yellow?
I don't have to roll for that. No.
I actually do have a quick question.
Okay.
Gail mentioned the window we saw. I wanted to ask this in person. What's happening, Raymune? I think it's Raymune because I saw a gnome army getting ready to march in a frozen tundra.
That doesn't surprise me. Odds are they're probably, what you probably saw wasn't exactly their army. It's more so, it's what they use to deal with the undesirable.
The
Groups.
undesirable.
There's orcs, goblins, hobgoblins, stuff like that.
They send a whole army after those guys?
They have their own name for it, but they're basically just an extermination crew.
And nothing's happening. Nothing's stopping this.
They own a majority of the continent, and they are also easily one of the strongest suppliers of weapons and technology. No governing official is going to step against them. So,
That
Damn.
still doesn't seem right.
That isn't right.
It's not.
That's the thing with war. There is no real right thing, but people don't give a shit.
Well,
Avvarro,
that's all I got. I got an errand to run, I guess.
do you know anything about artifacts?
I beg your what?
Like
Do you know?
Can Morgan put on her goggles of detect magic and look
Yeah,
at
sure.
Avvarro? Yes.
Do
Sure.
you know anything about artifacts?
You're losing me there.
What do you mean?
I mean, you're losing me. What are you? What?
Hmm.
Do you
Avvarro,
not
why
understand
you?
what she's saying?
Morgan, as for what you see magical on him, you'd see that he has a pair of shoes on. Well, they technically be boots. A pair of boots on that are visibly quite magical. Nowhere near the extent of anything you've seen. Shut up. There is a faint shine in his pocket.
Which is probably the coin.
Yeah, but it seems to kind of like pulse. Like it goes on and goes off. It's kind of sits inactive for a bit, then it goes on, then it goes back off.
Okay.
Aside from that, he doesn't carry that with him. Okay, fine. I'll just say it's nearby. The sword in the sheath that he keeps near him does shine brightly, like it is quite magical, but a majority of it is actually coming from the stone that is currently set inside of it.
It's fair.
Is it as bright as the artifacts, though?
God, no.
Okay.
He doesn't have one. Back to the drawing board.
But
Then
we don't have
why-
one either. Gail's right here. We're
Okay.
understanding.
No.
It's fine.
Gail's pauldrons are incredibly bright from detect magic. Because if you see magic things and they're really magical, it's very blinding. Avvarro doesn't have anything like that. At least not in
Okay.
his person.
Let's. Okay, then he doesn't. He's not. It's
Fine,
He has
it's
no
fine.
idea what we're talking
Then-
about.
Whatever.
Then wait. So if that's the case, then why are you? Why do
Why
you?
are you so old, Avvarro?
Okay,
I-
that's not what I was gonna.
That's a little rude.
That's
I love
not
it. Keep
how-
going.
It was
That's the
more-
phrase you went with.
Are you such a dick?
My question was, why do you look younger than you actually are?
You are nearly
Why are
400
you so
years
old, Avvarro? What the
You're
fuck?
old enough to be my father, and you look young enough to be my twin. Why is that?
I wear my age well. Simple as that.
That's bullshit, and you know it.
It is.
I don't
Can
think
I
I would
insight
ask
check
the insight, but I don't think we can win. He's
Yeah,
a
no,
level
you
20
really
rogue.
literally cannot.
Well, maybe I'll get a nat 20, you know? You never know.
Yeah, you know what?
Insight. 15, nope. He's
Okay,
got reliable
then-
talents. I'm not winning.
Wow.
Another that one from Morgan.
What are
I'm
these
not.
now?
I'm not
What?
even gonna do an insight check.
It's only been insight too.
It's
That's
weird.
the most remarkable thing about this is that it's only insight.
I.
Morgan
Okay.
was not supposed to blind trust you because that's my thing. Fuck!
Okay. Kate, can I?
Sorry. No, I'm sorry. Continue.
Okay. It's just okay. This is an odd situation, and my mentor, really my father, he was much older than he looked. He should have been dead centuries before I met him. I'm just curious as to what could have done that. I'm trying to figure that out.
You should have been dead. What? How? What?
He was over
we're
500 when
gonna
he
break-
died.
Guys,
And he
we're gonna
wasn't
break
one-
him again.
He was a human. He wasn't an elf. Or
He was a human.
Fibogre.
What? All right. I don't know what you said. You
Oh,
said something. I don't know what you said.
Didn't understand that. He was much older. He should have been dead century. It's
You're See, so there's the fun of this. There are certain things that you will say that
You will not get.
You won't get.
Yeah,
You won't
it's
get.
fine.
We're confusing our poor boss. Poor man.
You know that journal. Wait, you know that journal I showed you?
Yes.
Okay. You know how you couldn't understand things in it? How they looked. Some of it looked like it was flickering in and out. Okay. I'm saying things that are in there. And apparently you cannot understand that.
Go have fun with that somewhere else, please. My head hurts.
We'll go now.
Sorry.
Sorry to bother. I have an errand to run, so I'm gonna dip out. Guys, see if she like.
Actually, before we all leave, boss, pay us in some way.
What are you looking for? Money or magic?
I'm always
That's
good
an
for
option.
magic.
What magic item? Wait. No.
I have to like dig around and find something.
Adam, you guys work it out.
Has to dig through his,
As long as we get something for our
he has
work.
to dig through his hoard because he's a fucking dragon.
He is.
I'm going to go to Asagio. And you can go do whatever you're gonna do. Becca, you go first. I'm gonna go to Asagio.
Oh yeah, mine won't take very long. She's just going to the bakery. Maddie's dad's bakery.
Just going to the bakery.
Yeah.
All right. What for?
It's literally just like, she walks in and she like greets Finn and she puts a gold coin on the counter and kind of like slides it over to him.
Yes.
Yeah, where is Murray? No. And she just says, I think we met when I was feeling different and you gave me a muffin, so that's for the muffin.
Oh. Not a problem.
She just
thank you.
kinda... Yeah. Thank you for your kindness.
Not a problem. Are you better now?
Yes.
Good. Good. Good.
Yeah, she's not staying long, so if he doesn't like
He doesn't have a lot to say. He like
Yeah.
the interactions you guys had were like minimal at best.
Yeah, I know, but
kinda
she's dwelling on it. She's like, this sucks. I gotta do something. But she just kind of like gives a nod and then leaves. Paid a gold coin for a muffin.
I mean, you wanted to.
Yeah, that's what she did.
Yeah, there you go. He's an awkward man.
Which is great for a shopkeeper. Just put that out there.
Who is going off to? Oh, damn it. Okay. So what? I'm guessing you're going to stay behind and speak to Avvarro when you have the opportunity.
Yes.
Okay.
Everyone else can go first. I've already had a scene today. Go.
Okay. Who's going to Asagios?
I think it's just
Gael.
me. Oh, Gail's going with me? Okay, cool.
Gail's going with.
All right.
Cool.
Oh God, my throat hurts too.
I'm sorry, buddy.
So you enter into Asagio's store, and you would see that Asagio isn't there right now. It's just Harvey, because I need a break on my throat, and you'll have Harvey talking to you and selling you shit.
Well, I mean, I wanted to check on my items.
God
So
fucking damn it. Okay, fine.
I'm sorry. That's
Give
why
my
I'm.
throat a break one of these days.
It's like I am literally here because I wanted to check on my items. because I have
All
items
right,
I'm waiting
fine.
for.
Uh,
I'm sorry.
You enter into the shop and you will find that Asagio is there, and he will look at you two and go, "Hello there. Is there anything I can do to assist you two?"
I have stuff waiting. I mean, I don't know if it's ready yet. The
If you're referring to the gear made from the bits of bug and other stuff, those are not ready yet.
No,
You
I was
gave me those a few days ago.
the stone. I'm referring to the stone.
Oh, right, the stone. How long ago was that?
Oh God, I
Week or
don't
two?
know. It's been okay. I gave it to you at the beginning, 5 days, and then we were out for 2 days, and then we've been gone for 4 days. So, oh no, 5 days, 4 or 5 days, 5 days. It's been
It'd be 5 days.
so it's
This
been
would be the
12
fifth
days,
day.
and that's exactly the amount that he told me was 12 days.
I believe it should be done in a day or two.
Okay.
But nonetheless, is there anything else I can assist with?
It's also the spell I asked for. Alter self.
Right. What spell was that again?
Alter self.
Because I don't remember.
It was alter self.
Alter self. Yeah. By
Yeah.
this point, he'll probably have it. In which case, and you
I
already
already
paid ahead. Time,
I
right?
already paid ahead of time. Yeah.
You're good. Yes.
Mm.
You're fine. Keep it.
Cool. I'm gonna add it. I just want to see something. Let's see how much money I've got. How much paper do I have? Sorry, I'm just doing calculate 475, so I could do. Can I see your selection of like spells? If you could just, I'm interested in purchasing. I just don't know what I'm looking for now.
Don't do this. Because I don't
You
have
don't
a
have to
write up
do
of
it.
every spell he has.
You don't have to do it right now. I can decide this off. I don't have to say this right now. I'm just kind of interested in spells.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't have to do it right now. And I'm just letting you know.
We'll deal with that later.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So you said a couple more days for the stones?
A day or two. Something
All
like
right.
that.
That's fair. That's all right. I'm good. That's all.
All right. Mr. Gael.
Yeah. Could I have one of these claws made into another knife like the others?
Which claw is this?
There are 2 more claws from Misfortune.
Oh. Yes, I can do that. No problem.
All right. He's
Same
literally just gonna
kind.
break one of them off.
Well,
Aye, same as the others.
I can do that. No problem.
All right.
What was it last time? It was. Yeah, whatever. I'll get it made for you.
Okay. I'll pay it. I have another question. He's gonna take his helmet. Is there a way that you can put some sort of a spell into this that'll let me see people who go invisible?
Oh, that's so good.
A spell into what? Out of curiosity, are you showing him?
His helmet. Gail's looking to see invisibility into his helmet.
Actually, if I could purchase that spell,
wow,
I kind of want to
okay.
buy that spell.
Are we?
That's.
I'm looking to put some sort of runes or maybe some powder in it to charge it.
That was.
And I'm
spell I
going
wanted.
to reinforce
Now-
it. But I want to put a couple of things in there that I can use when I'm fighting.
Now,
Okay, oh,
that depends. Are you looking for it to be something you can cast on a whim, or something that is always ready?
Something I can cast. Having it on all the time, I feel like that would be bad.
It would also be very expensive. And take a very long time, in fairness. Let's see. See invisibility.
It's a second level. Second.
It's a second level spell?
Yeah, it should be second level transmutation, I believe.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
second level spell.
That's because that is a spell I wanted and I could not remember until like he said it. Like literally. I was like, oh shit, that's what I wanted. Thanks,
yeah.
Gael. Thanks,
You're
Chase.
welcome. You're welcome.
I couldn't remember what spell it was that I wanted. I wanted a spell and I could not remember for the life of me.
Oh yeah.
That's what it is.
Let me see.
Because I rotate by spells based on things that happen.
I've already got the items. It's more enchanting than anything.
Mm-hmm.
Christ, what is the price for that? I'll get back to you in a second because I am actually gonna have to math out what the fuck that's gonna be.
Just let me know later. This is something
I'm
that
sure it's
I do
possible.
want to
I
do.
have this spell. I'm able to cast it, but it could be a bit tricky.
All right.
Yeah, we'll have to figure that out
Yeah,
because
let me know later. Let me know
do
later.
not know. And yes,
I just
he
wanted
does
to
have a
bring it
spell
up in
available,
game.
so you can buy it off him.
Oh, I can buy it off him? Cool.
Yeah. It's
Then I will
a
do
second level
that.
transmutation spell, which means it costs you what? Is it like
I think
100?
100?
I think it's 100. I'll double
Okay.
check it. I'm pretty sure it's 100.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I believe it's 100. If I'm wrong, I'll correct it later, and we'll fix that. But
Okay.
it's 100.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. And then I will go back to the estate and take the time to copy it down into my book.
Okay.
I will take the next
That
4
is
hours
fine
to
with
do
me.
that. Okay. I will do both spells, so it'll take me 8 hours
Okay, that's fine.
total.
That was all I needed too. So, thank you.
All right. Yes, I'll get back to you on the price of that enchantment in a moment.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Fuck my ass.
Not interested, Connor.
Funny. So.
You can even let me know after session. You don't need to let me know right now.
Yeah, it might have to happen after session because I have no clue.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
Unless anybody snags addicts or anything.
Okay.
Would do a thing.
What would you like to do, Cole?
I'd kind of just turn to the group and say, I am definitely interested in staying with the group, but unless there is something actively we're doing, I could use a little time to clear my head. Would you be okay if I went for a run for a while?
That's fine by me.
Your time is your own.
Yeah, it seems like we're gonna be here
Taking
for a
a
little
break.
bit anyways.
Yeah.
Okay,
We've got-
Then you would leave the city and turn into a direwolf and just start sprinting away,
And the dog is gone.
pretty much.
Yeah, you can go run off and do something.
And do things.
Can't believe Addix is dead.
Yeah.
No, he's just gonna
well.
do dog things like just run off way into far into the woods and roll in goose poop and then come back.
Oh God.
Oh
please,
no.
I hate that.
We'll go in the pond before coming back
why
inside.
did you spoil things?
Listen, because I understand how dogs work.
So yeah, Maddie wants to cook. Yeah, all right. So what was it? What is it you wish to cook then?
Family dinner.
Just anything. She's stress cooking right now.
Stress cooking.
Poor Maddie.
Well, just roll me a
6
culinary
turduckets,
tools
a
check.
leg of lamb.
Wait, what was it?
Just roll me a cook. Roll the cook.
Okay. Oh, that's
Jesus.
Oh,
So
you draw so well.
So what you create is you would know it as a faux marauder's pie. It is meat from 4 different sources, ground up, cooked, mixed with veggies, covered in a crust, almost like a minced pie. It's a faux Marauder's pie because a true one actually contains meat from a sentient creature. So, you're settling for just pork, duck, beef, stuff like that. You're gonna follow it up with a side of some vegetables for the a side of some more greenery for the non-meat eaters in the group or people who are not looking to consume meat today. But yes, that's what you cook.
Yay!
All right.
Has Gail
so-
gone to bed yet?
I don't know.
Is it nighttime?
By the time you guys showed up, no, it's morning.
Yeah,
It's
no,
like-
no.
It showed up at like fucking 9.
Yeah, no. Of course he hasn't gone to bed yet.
No, it was like 10 because it was 9 when we called, and it was like 11 because it was like an hour and 40 minutes. You told me to cast a spell now. It's like it's allowing
We
them.
we came in at around midday probably, or like it should be around midday. I think.
Either way, it's not sleep time.
Yeah.
Definitely not sleep time. Yes,
That's said by people who are weak.
I mean, for me it's sleep time, but for normals it's not.
So, no, he's not asleep yet. What would you like to do?
I just want him to get a fucking sleep because Mosey's noticed he's not slept.
I see.
We just care about Gael.
This isn't
It's
Mosey
not
noticed anything
nighttime.
weird about Gail. It's Mosey noticed he hasn't slept.
It's not nighttime though. I'll sleep when it's nighttime.
You have bags under your eyes.
I don't wear any bags on my face.
You have dark circles under your eyes.
That makes sense.
Go
I'll
take
sleep
a
when it's
nap.
nighttime. No.
Gail.
Gail, why are you refusing to sleep?
Because it's not nighttime yet.
You can sleep anytime though.
I know, but I want to sleep at night like everybody else.
Gail,
Am I not supposed to do that? Are we
No,
going
Gail.
somewhere?
promise me you'll go to bed tonight.
I will.
Insight check that because I don't trust him right now.
Go wild.
I wouldn't know.
He's not trying to deceive you. Like, yeah, he fully looks like he fully plans to go to sleep.
I
He
was about to
hasn't
say-
slept, so she's worried.
I was about to say he might go to bed, but will he go to sleep?
Yes, he does
you'll
not know the
never
difference. Also, because she wants to yell at him, but she wants to wait until he slept.
Gotta wait till nighttime.
Okay, it'll still happen. He'll still get yelled at.
Okay.
So, if that's the case, then eventually you guys all head back to. Oh, yes.
Do I talk to Avvarro now?
Oh yeah, you can talk to him now.
Okay, I wasn't sure. I'm sorry. Unless you want me to do it after that, in which I
Talk to
can
him
do
now.
it. Okay. I'm gonna go up to the bar once I'm done looking at all the rings, and I'm just gonna wait there until he comes out.
Okay.
Yeah. I want
so
to talk to him. Yeah. I'm
Okay.
waiting for him to start. I don't know. I'm bad at talking to people, guys.
Yep.
So, first, sorry about the bullshit thing earlier.
Uh-huh.
I don't know where that came from.
Huh.
Second, what happened with your old team? Dea
It
mentioned that you fought some sorcerer or anything like
Wizard.
that. Wizard?
Wizard.
But
Just small difference,
ha-
but it's still important to note. He learned his magic, and he decided to learn how to twist time.
twist time. What do you mean?
I think the term is chronomancer. He had something he was going to do with it. Ready to reset everything, something like that. We had to step in, and they died.
What about you?
I lived.
Is that why?
Clearly.
Is that why you're like this?
No. That's why I'm retired.
Will you? If you had any chance to go back and see them, or stop what happened, would you?
I've asked myself that question a lot, and I still don't have a good answer for it.
Doesn't have to be a good answer. What?
No,
You wouldn't?
I can't. Because if I change how it went, we would have lost.
Oh. And well then. And this is a bit of an odd question.
Hmm.
The name Lorelei doesn't mean anything to you, right?
Should it?
How many redhead elves from Ekes are there?
I imagine a fair number. I saw plenty when I was in the service. So plenty of blondes too, and brunettes, and a few black-haired ones.
Sorry. Just curiosity. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'll see you later. She's gonna head out. That's an interesting thing. Oh boy. Could I stop at the consignment shop and try and sell the rings? Or do we need to go to something else? Because I can do that later.
I mean, you can sell the rings, no problem. I'd say really you can get a good 100 gold for each ring, unless you want to.
How many rings were there?
2.
2? Just the 2? Damn.
Just the 2.
All right. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay. Is there anything else I want to do? No. Unless if I went to the Copper District, would the dwarf be there to get the?
No, he will not be here because you sent him off across across the world. He's not here.
But I wanted the image back. That's the thing. No. Fuck balls. Okay. And with that, if he's gone, she's just gonna head back to the estate.
Okay, you do so. So as you guys make your way back to the estate, whoops, sorry, bumped my microphone. You guys would all show up eventually. You would eat your meal provided to you by Maddie. And dinner would come and go, and there was no sign of addicts.
Where's Alex?
Forward.
I don't know where he is.
I can send a message to him if you'd like.
Probably should.
Just to make sure he's all right.
All right. Are you sending? I'll send a message to him and I'll say,
Are you fucking dead?
No. I will not say, are you fucking...
pooping?
Are you alive? No. Aaron, I will not do that. You pooping?
Donuts.
No.
Where are you?
See,
You
I
will be
don't,
coming.
I don't do the gesture way where you use up the next... You have to use up all 25 minutes.
Thank you. You don't have to do that.
I don't do that.
What time is it in game at this point?
I mean, it'd be close to like 9 or 10 by this point.
Alright, so he's probably not in B shape at the moment.
No.
Yeah.
You're sending and you just hear a bork.
I mean, if he was an animal, he would have fun bork.
Yeah, that's how I get it. Eric's gonna send a message to say, Addicts, we were hoping you'd come by the estate. Where are you? That's it. It's a whole message.
Did I find what I was looking for? Or is it just forest, really?
Oh, God, right. You sent me in DMs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you'd be able to find that, no real problem.
Okay.
Like, you'd have to do some running. You'd find it.
Yeah, I mean, again, I was planning on using my full 8 hours of wild shape to run as far and fast as I can.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Jace, the cost of enchanting that would be about 1,800.
1,800. Yeah.
Yes.
Ooh.
But to
Being able to
respond to
cast
his
it.
message,
Know what I'm saving for?
Addicts would respond, I'm okay. Just needed to clear my head. I'll be back soon-ish.
I'll inform everyone that he'll be back soon.
Okay.
Sending is quite useful even in situations like this.
Well, when he gets back, we should probably have a discussion of where we're going next.
I kind of wish Remy had gotten back to me, but then again, I don't think he's capable of it, so I guess I'd have to contact him again if I want anything. But it's only been a day, and I don't want to do that.
Well, it's not the only thread we have to follow.
No, I know.
I think at some point, I'd like to try and help Maddie's mum.
Maddie,
Hmm?
wait, help her mom how?
Yeah.
What's going on?
I talked to Addicts about where my mom is. She's stuck somewhere in a pit.
So she's alive.
Yeah.
Like a pit someone dug in the ground, or like...
I don't
Like,
know. She's stuck
Maddie.
there.
Maddie,
What?
I can try and send a message to her. I'd probably need a description of what she looks like.
The thing is, I
I-
don't know what she looks like. I don't.
Don't you know? Wouldn't your father know?
Do you have any other leads?
Mm.
Something that can help us know where to
Yes.
look or find?
Yeah, Jolly.
Jolly. You know?
Do you?
Dog.
Yeah. A dog.
I hate that dog.
So there's a dog
A dog.
that's been showing up lately.
Dog. Uh-huh.
I'm
This
not
was after we tried
crazy.
to contact her. This was after we tried to contact her mum, and that didn't work. And then, did you think you talked to someone? I think you said who knew your mum, but then but then we couldn't follow up with them because they didn't know where she was. But then Alex helped you, and then now this dog is showing up.
Okay.
So there's a chance that they also know her mum.
Okay.
I promise this all makes sense.
Look. I know it sounds crazy, but this dog can help us.
Okay, well, how about this? Your father, I'm assuming, knows what she looks like, correct? I would think.
Pretty sure, but it's been for quite some time the last time he
It
seen
still
I would
her.
hope
works.
you knew what she looked like. Else this would be a very awkward
Yeah.
union.
Well, it worked with Morgan's brother, and it's been a very long time since she's seen him last, from what I gathered. Correct, Morgan?
Yeah, it's been nearly a century. I
So,
did get a
if it worked-
photo. Well, I did have that image that Hungeron gave me
Okay.
of the thing, so I had that.
but
But
it's still been, and it worked. So perhaps it'll work with your mother if I get a description from your father. It's worth trying. I'd like to help,
Yeah.
and I can help in that way. And if I'm working on a scrying spell, but the only thing with it is it requires an extremely expensive component. So even if I have the ability,
hold on. Morgan's gonna rummage in her pocket and pull out the 200 gold that she got from the rings. That's
Okay.
for that. If you need,
it's gonna cost a bit more than that. But thank you. I'll add that to I'll put that aside for that. It's gonna cost 1,000 gold, but I think it can be. Weird question, Connor. If two people have a scrying spell, can they share the same component if they're not casting it at the same time?
Scrying is a focus-based spell, not a material. So
Well, the
it's a
focus
very.
is 1,000
There's
gold
a
pieces.
1,000
It
gold
is
material
it is a
component.
1,000 gold orb, or
Yeah.
other scrying surface. So the difference between a focus and a material for casting a spell is a material is consumed, a focus is kept.
Right.
So yes, it costs 1,000 gold to cast it, but you keep that thing. So yes, you
Right.
very well could pass it on. To
Yeah,
someone
that's
else.
what I'm asking. Is like if it could be passed like between, because I know addicts get scrying as well, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
So
By,
like,
by
if-
all means, as long as you
you.
have the 1,000 gold focus object and it doesn't get damaged, you're good.
I don't know if he's gonna take it. I'm not saying just with the cost or whatever, but I'm saying if
I mean, he's a druid.
That's a conversation you can have with him.
yeah, no. I'm just asking. It's fine. Okay. I'm just asking in case like if that happens. I'm not. She's not going on the assumption that he can do that. I'm saying in general. It's gonna cost a bit more, but I'll take the 200 gold. I appreciate that. I'm gonna have to not spend any more money for that. That's fine. From now on, I have 200 gold now, so that's 400 gold total. And then I'm just gonna stick it in a different spot so I don't use it. But I'll hopefully get some money soon. Maybe the magic. Oh no, I don't want to use that. The magic item that Avvarro gives. I don't want it to be the scrying focus. That seems a bit unfair.
I don't know. Could be useful.
Okay.
Wait, did he give us a blank check? Is that whatever you want?
Oh no.
he did it.
I was looking it up, and I did kind of like give a blank check if you guys had an idea. But if you don't, I'm gonna come up with something.
Yeah.
You can do that.
Again, I'm not.
So this dog.
Yeah.
Do you know where it is? Do you, Jolly?
Shut up! It's coming to the bakery.
Oh. Just paying a visit, huh?
You sound a little stressed.
Do you not like this dog?
I don't know. I don't know what's happening the past few days, and I just want this to be solved in a better time. Where's Addix?
He's on the way. I'm not sure how long it'll be, but he's on the way.
Okay. Okay.
It's okay.
It's all right, Madeline.
Are you unwrapping something to eat? Are you stress eating now?
That's not me.
That's Michelle. That's Michelle.
Listen. Gail makes to make jokes about like dogs barking in the background. I want to make jokes about people eating in the background.
It worked.
Michelle is stress eating though.
Does anyone want to stress pet Kai?
I will say, Dave like
Pet his
takes
naked
out
skin.
Toby and kind of like offers it to Maddie.
Morgan's gonna whistle for Bocce.
No!
Everyone
Leave
stress
that
pet-
bird out of this! I don't want your bird!
What's wrong with my bird?
Your bird left a mess in the kitchen once, and I don't
Bird's
want
kind
it
of-
here.
Your bird's kind of a dick.
Fuck you.
So is half the group.
Yeah,
At least
but
Toby's better than Bocce! Fuck you.
How dare you?
I'm just stating the facts.
Morgan's gonna pet her bird while looking so offended.
Fuck you.
Yes, thank you.
Roll animal handling.
Oh god, okay!
Please be
So
better.
good at that, Morgan.
Because as the entire time, the butler has been handling Bocce.
I know.
12
Well,
animal
isn't that
handling.
bad. Why is
He
that?
does give you like a few nips on the fingers as you're trying to pet him, but like nothing serious.
Dang it.
Well, like you do pet him, but like, and you don't lose a finger, but like he does like give you a couple of, like, not chomps, but like you feel
Bird
it.
nips.
Yeah, bird
I
nips.
know. One day I'll have a pet that likes.
Fuck you.
Just gotta
what do we
tame
like-
a wild pseudo dragon. It's fine.
I wonder what it's like to have a pet that doesn't like you.
My bird likes me.
I mean, to be fair, I don't think Kai's happy with me right now, considering he has no fur, but,
Toby is treated well, at least.
As
Alex still
as
loves
it
me.
continues to just consume that chunk of candle that keeps regenerating.
Yeah. Well, no, she doesn't let him just do it willy nilly. She doesn't want him to get fat.
Chunky.
So she controls it, but no fat pseudo dragon.
We already had one fat
Let
one.
him
It's
be
not healthy
chunky.
for it to be chunky.
Let him be a
How do
chunk.
you know?
She wants him to be healthy.
And that's gonna be
Let
him being
him be a
chunky.
chunk. I am a chunk as a chunk.
As another chunk. You don't have to be skinny to be. You don't have to
She's
be
not
skinny to be healthy.
starving him. She's just
We
taking
don't
care
know
he's
that.
not an overweight animal.
Actually, now I
So
think about it.
I will say you guys do have two choices for your magic item. You could either have Marie's umbrella or you could have the twisted leather belt.
What?
The what umbrella?
What do?
Marie's umbrella.
I don't know what either of you do.
Marie's
Oh.
umbrella is basically something that you can hold, and it will give you more or less a feather fall effect.
It's Mary Poppins.
Damn.
Oh,
That's
it's Mary
why.
Poppins.
Mary Poppins, y'all.
Okay.
Or the
Mary
twisted leather
Poppins.
belt, which you kind of have to fight to attune to. Basically, you have to make a DC 20 acrobatics or athletics check to attune to it, as you have to kind of wrestle it down and keep it on you. But once you attune to it, you can command the belt to unravel like a rope of climbing and make it enforce it to reach out and grab onto something nearby if you fall.
Why do I already have all my slots filled up?
I think the umbrella's
Sorry.
better. But
Let's
The- the-
let's give Maddie the umbrella.
The
I like that idea. No, I
I will
was
say
literally
yeah.
going to say
the
that.
umbrella is
When
actually
she next gets
is not an
picked up
attunement
by a
item.
bird.
ooh.
Yeah, the
Oh.
umbrella is not an attunement item because you have to hold it with two hands.
Oh.
You could
So-
hold it with one, but by that point, they're going to make you do checks because you're holding your entire body weight up with one hand.
That's fair.
It's a
You know, like it's
joke.
just
the next
it's
time
just kind of like a common sense thing.
I
So
Yeah.
it can be wait, so it's not a 2-minute item, so it can be passed around theoretically.
Oh
You
yeah.
can. But with that
So
being
Maddie
said,
would-
it's only good for one person.
Yeah, no.
So the minute two people are like grabbing onto each other,
It
it
folds
may
up.
not work as well as you hope.
Maddie
Also-
is the one that could bring people back.
Yeah. Also, would say potentially maybe give it to the heavy people who addicts can't airlift places.
Maddie would look really cute with an umbrella.
I agree though. It's like,
Counterpoint.
that'd be adorable.
that is. I mean, that is
Counterpoint
a good
fashion.
idea. Yeah. I mean,
Aesthetic or
I-
aesthetic,
I
obviously.
think
That's.
both,
I mean, in fairness, Cole, that's like basically. That's the biggest thing for most people in these kind of
I'm
games.
aware. I'm just pointing out. Like, I am 100% in more of this. I want Mary Poppins Maddie so bad. I would just.
Oh my
give it a go. As far as practicality goes.
Please draw that.
Like, oh yeah, it's okay.
Please
it's
draw
okay.
that for yourself, Jolly. Thank you. I would like to see
God,
that.
if I was not already full of attunement
Oh
stuff,
no!
I'd go for that twisted
What?
leather belt. That's so cool.
What?
Fucking Maddie's turning into Princess Peach.
Oh my
Oh my
god!
god!
Wait,
I
what's that
should
color
put
scheme?
space
She's
on
Daisy.
No, she's
And you know what?
Princess Daisy.
No, because Princess Peach makes a cake.
You're right.
There you go.
Connor, I've never played a
Daya
Mario.
has
I have
Mario's
no idea
color
which one it
scheme.
is.
Just saying.
Oh no!
Oh.
I want that to be Mario.
Then who's Bowser?
Oh no! Avvarro.
Wow.
No, whatever stole
So basically,
minute!
take
Our
a pick
princess
between
is-
the two of those.
Marie's. I think of Marie's umbrella.
I think we
Not
want
sure.
that one. Yeah.
You want
Yeah,
to
Yeah,
because-
besides
The only
Alex
person who
Mack
does the
character.
climbing doesn't have the ability to actually use the thing for the climbing.
Gotcha. So,
Yeah.
basically, add Marie's umbrella into your inventory, Maddie.
Okay.
It is like a parasol more than anything.
Yeah, that's what I
It's
imagined.
jolly
So
old
a
yeah.
bit a bit larger
Sorry.
than usual. Like it's kind of like it's a bit bigger, like not like a funeral umbrella size, but still like a little larger. And it does have like the lace embroidery on the sides, la la.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
But yeah, you can pretty easily kind of like makeshift like a harness that you can put it like around your back and like keep it attached to you, without having to like take up a hand, because you are already carrying a giant fucking staff.
Okay.
And when Avvarro presents you the two items, you'll see that he passes you over the umbrella and continues to fight with a struggling belt as he brings it back with him.
I mean,
You need some help,
he can pass
Avvarro.
it. He can pass
No,
a check so easily.
Are you sure?
no.
Okay.
So yeah, you have Marie's umbrella.
Why is it called Marie's umbrella anyway?
It's
Mary
Mary
Poppins.
Poppins. It's
Say
a jolly
say
old
Mary
day.
say Mary like an
Oh.
idiot. Marie.
I almost
Hurry.
want to give
Hey,
it.
what are you doing?
Wait a minute!
I almost
Aunt
wanna-
Marie, you bitch!
Yeah, but there's a difference between spelling a name like Marie and saying Mary like an idiot. And that was just me coming up with a good item name by saying Mary like an idiot.
Anyway,
Mary.
It's just
Marie.
the French version of Mary. Come on.
It's the
Now the
Italian.
French are
it's
always
mostly-
stupid.
so are we heading over to the bakery?
If you guys want.
You want to go to the bakery?
I do.
It
kinda
is
wanna
9
go
o'clock
to
at night.
the- Oh, not now. Oh no. Oh, this was the next morning.
Y'all
I
want to
mean-
go to the bakery at night?
Yeah, I'm sorry, Dad.
Right.
Never mind. I'll wait till the morning.
Maddie's having a sleepover.
I've got chocolate cake joys in the morning.
I mean, Deo would go with Maddie, of course.
You know she would.
I mean, I just want a
Jesus Christ.
description of her mother. Maybe send a message, but that can wait.
Would Assagios be open this late?
9? Probably not. No.
Cool. Okay.
I have to go pick up my stone tomorrow, so hopefully.
Gotta get my rock.
Gotta get your rocks off.
Oh, my thunder!
Thunderball.
And your fire back since he borrowed it.
Yeah, I don't use fire that much, but I want the thunder more. I'll make it rain fire.
So, you guys can do so. Is there anything else that you guys are going to do before going to sleep?
Nope.
Nope.
All right.
That night, because does Gail swim every night?
Jace?
Jace?
Yeah.
Does Gail swim every night?
Yeah.
Yeah. Morgan's gonna just like sit on the edge of when he goes out, she's gonna sneak down, sit on the edge, and just like sit there with him. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. This seemed, in my mind, like a sweet thing, but now it just sounds creepy.
Ooh, we're getting some,
No! Oh my
Yes,
god!
yes, he does.
Because he always swims nude.
Oh my
And
You're gonna get to see tail.
No! Absolutely not! How dare
gonna
you!
get a nice view.
I wasn't going to say anything,
No.
but yeah.
Disgusting!
Oh god.
You not want to see his tail?
He's cute little deer tail.
He does have a cute little detail.
This was gonna be a thing for them to bond as friends, but no! You have to make it gross!
You get used to it.
Weird question, Connor.
Hmm.
If Erudite has been transcribing the book of Amaznin basically since she got it, and she like dedicates every like waking hour that she possibly can to it, how far in would she be?
I mean, it's an entire like. Think of it like trying to transcribe an entire book of scriptures.
Yeah, no, I know. I know
It
it's going to take.
It will take you a while.
No, I'm aware. Because I know last time I said she was like a quarter of the way in, or not like about a quarter of the way in.
Yeah, you were like not even a quarter through.
Yeah, that's right.
Really, you'd be approaching maybe 3. No, I said that wrong. 1/3. My mistake.
Okay.
It's slow going.
Oh, that's fine. She's fully aware of that. Like, that's okay. Yeah, that's fine.
But,
I was just curious.
But yeah, you have some
A
work
ways
to
to
do.
go. Yeah, and that's
Yeah.
fine. I fully intend on taking that time. So yeah.
But oh boy. But nothing else you guys wish to do at night, or no?
Not for the night. No.
Okay.
Not until I'm not sick.
Oh boy.
Oh, Jess.
So the night will come and go with no issues. Morning comes. The staff are beginning to make their way around the house. Your maid is beginning to clean up the place. The butler is setting up dishes as Maddie is beginning to cook.
You want me to roll?
Go ahead. I know you're going to.
Okay. Oh, she's stressed out now.
Only 16. Not as up to quality.
Still a pretty good meal, guy.
Yeah, it's like
I know.
like
That's why
even
it's funny.
you roll a 6, and even then it's still pretty damn good.
It tastes off. It tastes sad.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Did you cry into this?
Is everything all right?
Well, wait, Maddie. Your food. We can tell you what you're feeling through your food.
Oh no, it's that movie Simply Irresistible. No one's gonna
It's
blame
just-
her for it.
It's just there's
fine,
like breakfast
it's fine.
burritos, and you're like, fucking eat it. Oh, just shut up.
This is still really good, Maddie.
It's good, but it's not the same.
It's still good, Maddie.
Morning comes. Addix is still nowhere to be seen.
Alex is still gone.
He
Can
said
we make
he'd be-
sure that he's alive?
I can send another message. If you'd like.
I
I'll
believe
send another,
Addix is dead.
I will send another message. And I will say, Addicts, we're getting a bit concerned. You said you'd be by and you're not back yet. It's a bit worrisome.
Woof.
He's a dog right now. Sorry. Unfortunately, I can't get anything beyond boof. Which I don't
Could he
understand.
just meet us at the bakery if he's still, I don't know.
I have this odd feeling if he's very far away, so he may not be in town necessarily.
It's fine. Business zone. I wouldn't worry too much about it. As long as he's fine, and we'll come back eventually.
Okay.
I want to stop by Mr. Danae's shop so I can pick up my stuff before we head to the bakery, if that's all right. Really quick.
Yeah.
I
Oh, go ahead.
I'll go with you.
No!
What's going on, Connor?
I'm trying to find the thing where I write things.
It's called a notebook.
Yeah, that thing.
Or a slate.
That too.
Okay, I found it. Stopping by Asagio's place before you guys do anything else. Erudite. As you enter the building, you see that Asagio is there yet again. And he has in front of him a small little box that has been two small boxes that have been closed up. I figured. And we'll say, Jace, you want to say Gail's there as well, so that you can decide what to do with that enchantment.
He doesn't have the money.
Oh, he doesn't have the. Never mind. In that case, we're fine.
Oh yeah, he is no.
He's
not
nowhere
a
near
point-
it.
Yeah, Gail doesn't have money.
Gail is the
Gail
Rudy
could
right now.
pick-
Gail is Rudy.
Yeah.
Gail could pick up the dagger, to be fair, if it's done.
Oh yeah. Gail could pick up the dagger. Yeah, Gail will go pick up the dagger.
Yeah, one of the daggers is definitely done. The other ones, not so much. But one of them has been finished.
Well, there was only one. He was only getting one done.
Oh, I thought you were getting two done. Oh, never mind then. Yeah, you can get one. You can get one made, no problem.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Yeah, boom, done.
done.
I thought you said two at first. I was like, oh,
No, I said there were two
Why is he doing
claws
two of them?
left. Yeah, there were only two
that
claws
makes-
left, and he actually literally just snapped one off and handed it.
that
to
makes
him.
more sense. Okay, very good.
Yeah.
Asaji will look up at you guys and go, well, first off, Mr. Gael, here is your dagger.
All right, thank you.
I figured you supplied me with the materials, so I'm not terribly worried about the cost, as you and your lot do provide quite a bit of business. Now, Miss Erudite, I have, first off, here is your original stone, and he passes back the one of the boxes that's been closed up, and inside you see is that familiar ruby
She puts
inside
it
of it.
puts it in her bracelet.
And here is the stone you required. Well, requested. And as you open up the box, you see that it is a small stone of this kind of a pale, tan yellowish material with these striations that crisscross across it. To describe it, for people who want to just Google it, it looks like scapolite.
Oh, cool.
Scapolite. Yeah, it has these striations that crisscross across the stone.
Oh, that's neat.
I knew.
It should work just like the others, and I believe I did it correctly, but there you are.
I'll let you know. I'm sure it's good though, and she puts it in her bracelet. I'm very excited about this. Thank you.
Not a problem. Is there anything else I can create for you all, or anything you're looking to purchase?
This is an odd question. Could you make a wand that could cast anything you have the capability to cast?
That's called a focus.
That's not what I meant. I meant you could, any spell that you could make a wand that can cast that spell.
I can create a wand that casts any spell that I know, yes.
Yes. Do you have... What would be the cost of a wand of sending?
Sending is the third level
Erudite,
spell?
I will point
Third
out
level.
to you, Erudite looks at you very insulted. Extremely insulted.
It would largely
Would-
depend on how often you wish to use said wand. If you have a certain amount of uses you wish to do per day, then it could be
Out of character.
likely 3,000 to 4,000.
Oh boy.
Yeah, they get expensive quick.
No, out of character, I know why you're doing it. In character, Erudite
No.
just insulted.
Out of character because I feel like I'm not sure if this is something. Okay, you can tell me if Morgan would or would not know this. Once Erudite makes the connection with sending, does she have to keep rolling against her DC?
I do.
Like,
Yeah,
you
until
do?
she meets
do.
the person.
Until I meet. I do. No, I get why. Michelle understands why you're doing it.
I get it. I get
Erudite
it. No.
is insulted.
And if
I
I,
know
want
why
to do
you-
it once a day, I'll have a limited set of charges. Or an item.
Once
that
a
can do-
day would certainly cut the costs down, but an indefinite number of times would be very expensive. Very, very expensive.
And if it had a limited number of charges, would that be more expensive
Total,
than just
as in
one?
it doesn't recharge at all.
Yeah,
You may as well just use a scroll then.
that's fair. And how much would the once a day be?
Once a day would, again, it'd be around 3,000 to 4,000.
Oh,
Yeah, once a day is going to be around 3,000 to 4,000 because since 5e doesn't really have create a magic item rules, I kind of have to improvise on Pathfinder ones
okay.
because they break it down really well, and honestly, it works.
No, yeah. And is a wand the only way to do that, or is there
Use a
another?
scroll. Really, anything that someone wishes to enchant with the ability to make it suddenly just cast a spell it's possible. You can make a ring that does it, an amulet that does it, a helmet. It doesn't really matter.
Oh.
Wands are just the most common object.
How much would a scroll of sending be?
Spell scroll cost. Hello, Google.
I can't even grin. These headphones hurt so much.
Fuck, why are you wearing them?
They're in ear, and they're the only Bluetooth headphones I have anymore.
Mm.
And I've been wearing them for like 4 hours straight. 3 hours straight. 3.5.
Make up your mind.
No,
There we go. Seeing magic prices.
I've never made a decision in my life.
Spell scroll, spell scroll, spell scroll 4. A level 3 spell scroll is about 200, if I recall correctly.
Morgan's gonna
Uh,
pull out 200 gold.
What?
150?
No, 150 is to learn it.
Oh, okay.
There's a difference.
I see.
That's basically like someone's going, "Oh, you want to copy off my paper? Here you go," and they just like pass you their book so you can write it down.
That's fair.
A spell scroll is actually something that you can use.
Morgan's gonna pull out 200 gold and place on the table.
All right. If you give me about a day or so, I'm sure I can come up with one of these.
That's
I will
fine.
have to make it.
Thank you.
Yep. So just so you're aware, spell scrolls are single use. You use it, spell crumbles up. That's it. It's done.
Cool. All right. Yeah. Rad. Oh wait, I forgot to take this stuff out of my. Oh, okay. All right. Thank you, Mrs. Nye. She steps back.
I think that's everything.
All right. Be sure to pop by in another few days or so. I believe I may be wheeling out a new set of objects you may wish to peruse.
Oh.
They're not completely finished yet, but I believe that they'll be done in a moment. Well,
Magic items.
so yes,
I'll
more
let
magic
everyone
items.
know. I'll let everyone know in the group. I'm sure they'll be very excited. I'm interested to see what you've come up with. And I
There we go.
think I will, and we will head out.
All right. And you guys will meet up with the rest of the crew. So
Would
that
Morgan
you can
have-
all.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yes, Morgan definitely would have noticed the dirty looks because Erudite was absolutely not being cagey about
What
it.
Did
Wasn't
I?
it was.
Yeah.
I
Sorry,
mean,
we interrupted you, Connor. Sorry. Finish your thought.
No, shut up and have the same.
Okay. What did I do this time?
it's a bit hurtful. I have the ability to do sending. You don't. Is that not good enough?
It's not that. We already tried to contact my brother once before, and that didn't go through. I was hoping maybe if I tried it, instead of having to go through you, there'd be a better chance of me. It's nothing against you. And after I use this, I'm probably going to ask you again, but
That's fine. It hurt me a little bit. It's all
no,
right.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. I understand.
And
It makes sense.
thank you for offering to help me.
And the offer's always on the table.
Yes, once we get that scrying, that
Oh, don't.
do you need? Yeah,
We'll figure that out as we go along. I'm still working on it, so I'm not entirely sure how it works yet. We'll get there. I feel
I
very
understand.
close. I feel fairly close to getting it, but we're not there yet.
if you need help or supplies or money, I can figure something out.
Oh, we'll talk about that one. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Right now, I'm more worried about helping Maddie out.
That's yeah. If what we've heard is, that's pretty bad. I
It's
mean,
just-
you'll be fine.
all right, and then we're gonna head to the bakery.
Doop-a-doop-a-doo.
Okay. So, meeting up with the rest of the crew. Maddie, I feel like isn't that tough to assume. She looks nervous. Okay.
Yeah.
And nervous laughter.
Dea once more has offered at some point Toby to hold.
Toby.
Does she take it?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
She's also looking for meringue too.
Dea
Jessica
hasn't met Meringue yet.
Oh my god.
Ah.
I will say Jessica has a very important question in the chat.
Is there any chocolate sweets?
Are there any chocolate sweets? So as you guys head over to the bakery,
I was
Um,
curious.
I am pretty sure there's chocolate sweets.
you would head inside, and yes, there are absolutely chocolate sweets. As this is a bakery, there is a large assortment of goods that have been created: muffins, cookies, various types of breads. Jolly, you probably know more about this stuff than I do. Baking's never been my strong suit. But yes, there's quite the assortment.
Are there drinks or is it only foods and stuff?
There are some drinks, yes, but it's nothing like extravagant. It's more like if you want like a lemonade, yeah, he can figure something out. If he has a tea, sure, he can do that.
Okay.
But it's more so food. If you need a drink, sure, he can do something, but it's not going to be the same.
she just misses the coffee from Veilcrest. That's all.
Oh, he does not have that.
No, I know. Erudite just misses Veilcrest coffee. It's fine.
That's the Cuban stuff, right?
Yep.
Hell yeah, it is.
Oh boy.
Give Gail coffee.
Please no. Wait, no, it's not come out. Never mind.
But yes, you guys have arrived at the bakery. What would you like to do?
Chocolate.
Chocolate.
I mean, I'm with Mercy, actually. I'd also enjoy some chocolate.
That's so much. What?
Do you have any strawberry tots?
Yes, I do have some strawberry tart.
He's like, what the fuck
There's
is
so
going
many
on?
of
Who
us.
are
There's
these
so many of us
people?
now.
Dear, could you introduce me to your friends?
There's a lot of
Especially,
them.
oh god, there's 2 tieflings. Oh no.
I'm
One of the
sorry.
tieflings, at least.
Yeah. One over
Excellent.
there that's looking at the chocolate's Mercy.
All right.
You already know Dan Gael, obviously.
Yep.
I've been here before. How's it going?
Nice to see you again.
It's going well.
And that's Rudy and Maury and
Rudy waves.
Morgan holds up a hand.
I'm not sure if Ro came along. Did
Yes.
she?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. And I don't know. Well, Eric's supposed to be here, but he's not.
He's a dog right now, so.
Actually,
Rudy,
actually,
don't freak out.
Jess,
Nice.
Jess, Ro will look at you and go, "Fucking buy me something."
I want you to know, I was literally about to type, if I remember right, Lo loves pastries. Jess is gonna look at Ro. You have your own money. Fuck off.
Give me that fucking Danish.
Pay for it yourself.
It's bullshit. Fine.
Not your keeper.
Dad, where's Meringue?
Is that a cat?
Yeah.
Oh my god, can I pet it?
Yes. Are you hungry again, Mary? I thought you ate already.
Food woman.
There goes Meringue.
Food woman.
Don't worry, Meringue. If you're hungry, I have some.
What was that? What was that, Gail?
I'm pretty sure Meringue is hungry.
Dea takes out some of the jerky she always keeps on her for cats
Jim.
and picks up Meringue and offers.
The meringue will very swiftly begin to just like eat at it.
Yes.
Hey Connor, are there or Maddie or whatever? Are there I don't know if you know what these look like, either of you. Do you know what Cuban pastries look like?
Not in the fucking slightest. No.
Okay, so it's essentially very flaky pastries, and then in between the two, there's like either guava or cheese or beef.
Oh,
Depending-
okay. No, I think I do know what you're talking about now.
Yeah,
They're like raviolis.
No, they're not here.
But pastry.
I didn't think they would be. Aaron,
Sorry.
it's a little
Finn-
disappointing to Aaron.
Finn's a white guy.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely fair. She's like, I guess I can take a croissant with chocolate in it. It's not as where I'm from, our pastries look a little bit different. I'm from the south, and we have this thing that's run by dwarves, and they have their dwarven specialties, and
Yes, I haven't really had the opportunity to learn any of those, but I'm aware of dwarven cooking. It's
I miss home
interesting.
food. It's very good. Little insulted. Interesting.
I didn't say it was bad. I just said it's
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, it's
I have no real right to judge.
Perhaps next time I go to Veilcrest, I will bring some back. Maybe you can try some. Have some. It's okay. I'll take chocolate croissants.
Okay.
I'll take some of those, I suppose.
I can do that, no problem.
Which is 10 gold's worth of chocolate.
Oh my god.
Jesus, I mean, you could
Start
certainly do
buying
that.
out his whole
Actually,
shop.
I will point out, since this shop is actually in the silver district, edging towards the gold, the chocolates and other such things do tend to actually start to range a little bit more expensive. A lot of the chocolatey goods, especially like if you want a full chocolate cake, that's 8 silver. That is an expensive bit of food.
Yeah,
You can
she
do
wants
custom
10 gold
food for
left.
about 2 gold. Any of the more like sweets are going to be about 5 silver.
How much
Meanwhile,
for a whole strawberry tart? Like
an entire
foot
strawberry.
wide. Yes.
An entire strawberry tart would be 2 gold.
Morgan pulls out
you-
2 gold.
Okay.
Sorry. I'll take that to go, please.
All
I have
right.
some dignity. Thank you.
All
Beth.
right.
Mercy sets $10 worth of gold on the table.
Right.
Connor, why?
Why the
Just
fuck
because-
not?
That's exactly how Day is holding her. Like baby.
Like baby.
We can't speak with anyone.
Yes, it is on her
It's a
face.
face hugger.
We can't speak with animals again, and it's just Moraine going, "I am baby. I want Fugami."
Food woman.
I want Fugami.
Gummy? What food
How much
gummy?
would like 6 like a half dozen chocolate croissants cost?
A half dozen chocolate croissants would be about, I think, total, since you would likely wind up lowering the price slightly because you're buying half a dozen, it would probably be about 6 over times 5, 3 gold.
Okay.
The dog is barking. It's getting to me.
All right.
Yeah, just y'all just get the food buying out of the way now.
Yeah.
I know
like-
you
I'm
guys want to
happy.
do this.
I bought my chocolate croissants. I'm happy.
Mercy bought $10 worth of chocolate. She's just gonna sit there and eat for a while.
Morgan is going to get it wrapped to go. She's going to place, and she's going to hand it to Gael. Don't let me touch that until after the estate. Until we get to the estate.
Stick it in the bag of
Okay.
holding.
I don't want to eat it on the way there.
Okay.
Iridate's already stuffing a croissant in her mouth.
Gail's gonna stick it in one of the pouches on his belt.
It's like a foot wide.
Gail's
put it-
really big pouches on his belt.
Don't tilt. Okay.
So, Dad. How do I put this? Mom's alive.
Chicken cut.
Really?
Yeah, she's alive. She's stuck though. Somewhere.
All right.
And
Oh, no.
something else is gonna happen. Hopefully.
All right.
A dog's supposed to come here, which is why we're here. And Rudy also wanted to ask what Emily looks like.
Well, oh gosh. I need to find my description. This is me.
What's worse is that you knew this was coming.
Yeah, I might have, but I also forget things.
Hmm.
Also,
fair.
I was planning on talking like the cat, so
Oh, the cat?
Bird woman.
Food woman,
Man, woman.
Fun.
feed me.
John Mulaney the cat.
Uh,
Are they yelling about something upstairs?
meow. What? Let me find a fucking description because my brain sucks. There we go.
Is Gail eating the pastry?
Oh God,
Well, why is there an string sleeve?
Jace,
What?
I mean,
what did you
What
do,
happened?
dude?
You better not have
mean-
eaten Morgan's pastry.
I'm not saying that there are just small little pieces missing from one part of it, but
Did Morgan notice that?
Oh, yeah.
He's
Hold on,
being
hold on.
kind of
Gael, make a
sneaky
stealth
about
check.
it.
Snaring strike.
Make a stealth check, Gail.
Absolutely.
I'm working on it.
But she doesn't say anything.
As I'm saying.
Morgan sees his hand. Gaelia, what are you doing to my pastry?
I'm not doing anything to it. It's sitting here in the pouch.
Morgan's going to open up the pouch and look at the pastry.
There are a couple of chunks pulled out of it.
There's
now.
like 4 or 5 like
Morgan-
pinches like off of it. He's just been pinching it. And
my
Morgan's gonna turn, like, you know that like slow look of like, how dare you? That's what's on her face right now. Do you want me
You have
to
some-
get you? What? What?
You can have some
How can you
berries if you
see?
want them.
She looks so pissed. Do you want me to get you one?
Sure.
She pulls out another 2 golden slaps on the table.
All I have is blueberry.
counter. That's
Oh,
fine.
I like
because-
blueberry.
So as he is like getting the blueberry tart,
Our dad.
Emily was she was a very tall, well-built woman.
Oh my god, how tall
very
is she?
muscular. She was about 6'2". You know,
Oh,
tall.
Jesus. I see you didn't get her height from your height from her.
Hey! I wish I was tall.
Long blonde hair, went say a little past shoulder length. Typically kept it in braids, thicker braids. Brilliant bright eyes. A bit like yours, just brighter. Kind of tan skinned. She had a very strong grip. You could kind of tell she was. You could tell she could use a weapon. She was always very polite and cordial, but she could be scary when she needed to be. That's about it for description. She had a beauty mark, I think. Or a mole, I don't know what to call it. Just, a little dark spot near her temple. Is there anything else?
Rudy, is that a good enough description?
I mean, I can't guarantee it'll work, but yes, I think that should be enough. What would you like me to say?
Possibility of like where she is or something?
Do you want me to ask if you? Do you want me to tell her that I'm a friend of your daughter? Her
Yeah.
daughter? All right. Try.
God. I'm scared.
I mean, my back is totally to the front of the store, so. She's gonna try. She's just gonna.
I always keep you in mind. Trust me. I'm aware of the fucking 23 passive.
She's always on edge, Connor. She's always looking.
Actually, well, should I roll before, or do you want me to roll after?
Roll.
All right, I'll roll.
Gail will be looking at the front of the store.
It works.
It would
I
work.
mean, like,
It would work.
Thea has the cat, but she's never.
You cast a spell.
She's gonna say, "Hello, I'm a friend of your daughter's, of your daughter, Maddie. She wants to find you. Do you know where you are?"
You had other daughter.
Let me double check one thing, because you're supposed to roll something else for sending.
Uh-huh. I would assume it's a we agreed it was a D100. Success is based on 5% per player level, so it would be a 40%.
But if she's on another plane,
Right.
We decided that the planar teleporting is just
The planar spending is it's stupid. It's too easy.
It's way too ridiculously easy.
Okay, so it's a 40% chance. So it's
Will
I thought she
say
was-
divination would not have worked if she was not on this plane.
Divination, no, because you did divination on the dog.
No, I did it on her. I asked about her.
You asked about her.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Fiat, whatever.
Better.
I don't give enough of a shit.
Okay, just want to throw that out there.
Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna try.
So yes, I do know. You basically have a 40% chance of it going through.
Right.
So roll a d100.
Hmm.
You want low, so yeah, you're good.
So it does work.
Yeah, it will go through.
Okay. Holy shit.
I'm in one of the lower planes.
Damn. Okay.
Like you literally, because I'm the only one who hears this, and my eyes go wide. Like Aaron's eyes go wide. This is
Rudy?
going... She's on one of the lower planes.
What does that mean?
I would know, right? Connor, what that means?
It's a fair assumption.
Yeah. I believe she's in one of the hells.
Or Abaddon, or
Yeah,
what's
she's
the
in
other
a
one?
The abyss.
the
The
abyss.
Abyss. That's it. Abaddon, the Abyss, or Hell.
Why
She's
would
on a
she
good-
be there though?
I don't think she can
Punishment?
talk from the sound of it. I think she could only answer that because I don't think she can talk much. This is going to be difficult.
Oh god.
Dea.
Huh?
And I mean, Gael as well, because you were both keeping an eye out towards the front. You guys would see that on a nearby alley, across from the actual bakery itself, just kind of crossing a corner, and then walking over into a puddle, and then kind of looking down at itself.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big white silver furred dog.
Oh god. Here we go.
You put it in that
Gail will walk out and is going to burn a spell slot to cast Speak with Animals.
All right, let me double check one thing on this.
Thea will nudge Maddie and be like, "Is that the dog you mentioned?" As Gail leaves.
Yes.
Oh. Okay.
I'm not the only one who sees it, right?
This time, I guess.
One big fucking dog.
Is
I mean,
the
if that
actual-
height on the page is accurate, that's like 4.5 feet tall.
It's a good 4.5 to 5 foot tall.
Holy
Jesus.
shit.
I'm not convinced, like, not some weird human shape, you know?
Maddie can ride him into battle.
Oh, that's. Oh boy.
Of course, that wasn't in character because Gail's already out of the shop
Of course not.
and on his way over to talk to him.
Yeah, so you've cast Speak with Animals.
Yep. Excuse me, friend. Are you looking for Maddie?
This big silver dog will kind of look up at you. And kind of plods past you.
Is
Is
he
the
going
horse?
toward the shop?
Yeah.
Okay, that was weird.
Another dog that doesn't speak dog.
He's not speaking animal talk.
Well, kind of like the other dog we saw, right? That one didn't dog either.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. Gail's gonna just straight up yell at the shop that he doesn't speak dog.
Yeah,
What?
that was Dea musing out loud.
What you say?
Do you think you could understand it, Maddie?
I don't
It-
know.
But it speaks
Oh,
to
might
us,
as
you.
well try, I guess. Here.
Yeah, you guys would all see striding into the shop, and you see Finn's eyes kind of grow wide. This
Oh, you see
truly
it too.
huge silver dog with long hair that just kind of walks in, has this kind of like almost a wise looking face to it. And it'll just kind of like sit, look right at you, Maddie. And Gail, I'm assuming you follow in behind.
Oh yeah.
Okay. And all
Gail
of you
kinda
will hear this voice
Stands
in your
in front of
head
the door
go,
to make sure.
"Child of Emily, may we speak?"
Uh, yes.
Excellent. I am one of Emily's companions.
Okay.
Is everyone else hearing the dog talk?
Morgan pinches her arm.
What's your name?
Finn doesn't pass out.
Surprisingly
Oh,
strong!
healing is so much.
Oh, oh, Dad.
So much.
Rolled an 18 to not
He's
pass
like-
out.
He's doing the like you know when people like kind of put their arm on a wall and like look at something like, all right, okay,
Yeah.
all right. He's doing that.
Oh, we've invited such chaos into his life. I apologize.
I'm so sorry.
Poor guy.
But yeah, do you have a name?
Emily called me Doug.
Doug!
Emily.
Oh, Mom.
I'm perfectly fine with being called Moondog. It's what I am.
What
Either
do you-
way, I will respond.
So you know where Emily is, right?
I have found her. Attempted to.
You tried?
Yes. I can't follow the way I'd like to. It's a bit too uncomfortable for me. But I do know roughly where she is.
And where's that?
She is in Abaddon.
So why is she in Abaddon?
She was captured.
Captured?
Oh, yes. She
By-
was, to put it simply, doing her duty. And in the process of doing her duty, she was captured. A shame. Whoops.
What?
I apologize.
Suddenly
the
Alex
tall man
appears
got in
and
the
just-
way.
Suddenly,
What's her duty, though?
To fight, of course.
So,
I
What does that have to-
apologize. Am I being too blunt or vague?
Vague. Yes.
Big.
Uh, very well. Is there a better way you would like me to converse with you on this? How much detail do you wish?
Why did you ask that? Is it
Well, I can give you as much detail as I know, but I believe that it would take much longer for me to tell you everything.
Well, why did you fight?
It is as Celestials are like to do. And she has been instructed to do so.
What?
Celestial?
Yes.
Run by me again what a celestial is.
Can I roll to see if I know what a celestial is?
Knowledge religion.
Yes, sir.
Can we both?
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Roll past it. Nope.
Ooh.
Erudite will definitely pass Morgan. You're not entirely sure. You know of her. You've heard it before. Erudite, a celestial, is a being from one of the higher planes of existence, Elysium, Nirvana, or heaven. They are typically good, aligned in some way.
Huh. That's interesting. She's guided by celestials.
She is.
She.
Uh-huh. Your mom is
So
mm,
angels can be people. I don't think this is a
angels
question I
are
literally-
people. That's a quote.
No, literally. No, you have to understand.
Right.
When after she came back from the dead, like one of the things was, can angels be people? Like she actually, that's something I actually said. So this is actually a thing. So angels, huh? That's interesting. So your mother was an angel. Or
No.
something like, or it could have
Wait,
been something.
She's not an angel? What is she then?
And Azada.
Okay,
What?
What the fuck?
I mean,
A celestial.
I don't know if I can roll for
A
that.
type of celestial.
Oh.
It's Azata. Azada.
Jay's gonna look back at Finn.
Should I do another? Hold on.
I think you should do another check for him.
Oh no, he's out.
Not doing as well.
He's equal to 10. Aw.
Oh,
Do you need some help, Mr. Broadbeck?
He's sitting down by this point.
Just let him breathe. Okay, so haha.
That explains the wings, for
Indeed.
sure. Uh-huh.
I believe this would be clear to you. After all, the Asimar are descendants from Celestials.
Mm-hmm.
Tieflings are from devils, but I'm not from a devil. I wasn't born of a. Okay, never mind.
Born of a devil, born of a deal. Asimar are the same. They can be born of a deal.
Oh.
Or born of a celestial.
So she's in whatever the fucking place
Abaddon?
is.
Abaddon.
Abaddon.
Yes.
Can we go there? Like you can't, but can we go get her?
I'd imagine so. And I can go there, just not for long periods of time, not comfortably.
Are you a celestial?
I suppose that would be the term. I'm not sure.
What are you then?
I am a moondog.
So, could you like drop us off and then pick us up when we have her? Can we like contact you? Like, just we gotta go get her, right, guys?
Well, yes, but
Are we powerful enough for that right now?
you've never
We have
really
to-
had
No.
a mission off the. Oh, okay.
Excuse me.
No, you are not.
Then what's the fucking point?
Did kind of learn from a giant on the island. I don't think we're ready for hell.
To
Yeah.
simply run into Abaddon and attempt to rescue her would be foolish, dangerous.
But she's just there, like No, she's there.
She has
She's
been
Maddie's
there.
mom.
She has been there for many years, and she'll likely be there for many more days, months, weeks, who knows.
I have a question.
She is
So-
strong.
But why don't they? It's gonna sound rude, but why do they don't kill her, or at least like, why did they keep her alive?
She knows much. They wouldn't kill her for the same reason they wouldn't kill me or any other celestial.
She's worth more
She
to them.
knows much.
She's being tortured, though. Is that what you're getting at?
Possibly. Probably.
She knows more alive than she does dead. Well, she's worth more alive than she is dead.
Yes.
How long do you...
What does she know?
We'd be at risk if we knew.
Mm.
I just want to save her from all this mess. At least see her.
I figured. But it would be difficult for you to attempt to do this on. What? Shut the fuck up, Jace.
That's why I put it in text chat.
You just took my attention and just went.
Mood. Hey, I'm gonna now.
Hi.
Oh God. I hate you guys.
Oh my god.
That's now.
Okay. Okay.
No, it doesn't. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, ADD.
You rang?
There may be other ways. Not into Abaddon. Abaddon is a plane. But there may be other ways into her prison to break her out. But unfortunately, I couldn't get us there and then back in the same day. And if they saw her gone,
We would
Well.
all die.
there would at the least be a search.
Listen,
Oh, boy.
I'm working on a way. Wait. I'm working on a way to travel to certain places faster. So I could possibly get us out. Not right now, but as soon as I complete the spell, I'll be able to. So if we could wait just a little bit, maybe we could. So we at least can get us there. If you can get us there,
Indeed.
I can get us out.
Indeed. It
We've
is
just gotta get it.
possible to simply charge in and retrieve her if you so choose. It would take time and you would have to become stronger. But you could do it. Most
Doug-
likely. You are a child of. Well. Your mother is strong.
I'm not entirely sure how my power works yet.
You must learn in time. But I have been going from place to place, wherever I please. I am not bound to the rules that the Azada are. Well, rules. Wrong word. I do not feel the same duty the Azada do. So I have been doing as I please. And you mortals were at one time very powerful spellcasters. There may be some object you could use to retrieve her, to force her away. from her prison.
You know where we could look for something like that?
I know the wealthy like to collect very powerful objects.
And Erode just literally sighs.
Hold on, you're not the only wealthy family we know.
Yeah, it's true, but she just literally.
And
just goes,
would you know where these wealthy people are located?
Wealthy people have estates in many locations.
Didn't she go south last time? No?
It's on the islands of fucking Aruga, ain't it?
If I recall, yes.
If she went south, we know there's
okay, it's
a
not.
rich family down south, because that's where Ro came from.
Oh no!
That's where you're going with it.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh,
no!
And the Rosenvales are not south.
South, thank God.
So
Erode,
I
if you go-
believe that will be ending there as the party looks at Ro, has this very unhappy look on her face now.